old copy.
Hey
That was the first
guys,
thing we went
guys, we're going live.
We can carry on talking, no matter.
It does. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. Of course, this is Drone and Quartered Ultimate Edition, and today we are doing Bric-A, a great-looking holiday book that I personally think that Disney should buy immediately. Don't you think so, Booster?
I do think so. I'd buy it for $1. I don't know how much Disney would buy it. They'd probably pay you $4 billion and milk a few movies out of it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fair. You know, I would take that though.
That's the
I would
dream.
take that.
I would take that deal.
It is the dream. It is. But thank you guys for being here today. We're going to take a look at this project here from Ryan Haack, Disney should buy immediately, which we've, of course, seen before. And this is the second book, which is really cool because I really do like this project. I think it's a beautiful looking thing. And let's come over here and say hello to the creator himself, Ryan Haack. Hey, how you doing, dude?
Hello, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Your guys' show is awesome. You know, it's such a cool thing you guys do.
Oh, well, that's
Stop it.
so nice.
Oh, he must have never seen the show.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I get it. I definitely have.
All right, well, let me end the love affair immediately then. So I have to ask, your last name spells out Hack, but yet
Right.
it's pronounced Hawk. What alternate dimension do you come from, please?
Well, it's supposedly. I mean, it is German. It's a German name, so
yeah.
that's just what I've been told.
That'll make Chester happy.
would.
So that's just kind of what I've been told is the pronunciation. I'm not sure if that's really true, but that's just what I've been told. So
Oh, okay, all right. So then in that case, it would be Hawk from Hawken. All right, I get it. All right.
yeah,
So that doesn't mean anything anyway, because we're here to talk about your bric-a-brac. So this is book 2. And before I
is
get
book
over and
2.
show the page and stuff like that, why don't you tell us real quick, what is your overall plan? Is this a trilogy, a quadrilogy? What's the deal?
yes. So with this first main story, it's going to be 3 issues. So it's going to basically break down into Act 1, which was this, which I crowdfunded last December. Act 2, which is this book here, which makes heightens the conflict, adds more characters, and I think does everything an Act 2 should do. And then Act 3 will be the resolution, the epic battle, and just all of them will culminate in what is Bric-A-Brac 1. I'm not sure if I have any plans for a sequel, in terms of like an overarching sequel, so like Bric-A-Brac 2, but this is just the first story. And I'm pretty sure, after the whole war on Planet Christmas, I don't think you can go much higher than that. Especially when we're bringing in all the intergalactic elements, and I just want to make it as big as possible. So we're kind of going all in with this one.
Well, you can make your little boy a transgender character. That would help.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jeez, Chester.
Disney would be after it immediately.
Upping the game. Now, I am showing the folks here your page, and I think you guys are noticing this same thing I've seen. This book is as beautiful as the first one, if not even better. I think this one's actually more. There's more going on, and it's one of those things. I don't know how to express it, Booster. Maybe some of the artists could help me out. You know how you guys always use the term "on model" when you're, if you're doing some superhero character or something, you have to be on
You
model.
always use the term on model.
Yeah, it's you.
Never.
It's me. Well, all right, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? But the thing is, this is on model, even though it's something I've never seen before. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like that. I don't know. It's just I really
the
think,
visuals very much match the story.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, the visuals are perfect for the story. Yeah.
Zach says, "Good Lord, Chester! It is just the beginning of the show, and you're already breaking his balls. Give it time to breathe. All right, fine. All right, Jesus.
No, he's a bully.
Everyone's always a critic, but it's a very.
They're critical of your bullying, Chester.
Am I a bully? JD, am
You're
I a
a big
bully?
old bully.
Yeah, somewhat.
Oh God! All right, fine. The truth comes out from the mouth of children.
That's okay.
You literally asked the guy that you bully all the time.
That was the joke.
the
Yeah, come on,
worst
get
person
with
to
it.
ask.
Slow on the uptake there today. But now this one, Ryan, this fleshes it out more because we get to see more of the characters. We get to see the bad guy.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a 30-page issue. We have a backup story for the first time in the series. We have a backup story with issue 2. I'd love to have 2. I already have an idea for 1. So I just, it's about expanding the universe. As you mentioned, there's a lot more characters with this one, a lot more conflict. We introduce maybe characters you might recognize, characters you've heard of, maybe in songs. Good King Wenceslas, for example, Jack Frost, and the Ghosts of Christmas Past, Present, and Future, who have a role as narrators, but also a role inside the story itself and a pivotal role. So there's more conflict. There's a lot of different kinds of characters we'll meet. And basically a lot of obstacles that will stop our main character from getting to meet and find Father Christmas, who he believes can help him stop this war and save all his friends and basically save the world.
Nice. Yeah. You know what you're missing though. This project is desperately missing something though, and I know exactly what it is. You ready?
Jesus?
Yeah, well, Jesus,
yes, I'm ready.
That would be good. But no.
There is Jesus, kind of.
Interesting. Intriguing. I know what you're missing is a small furry animal, preferably a squirrel or a rabbit.
You mean Jesus?
I mean Jesus, yeah. Incognito. Yeah.
There are animals in the backup
there are
story.
Squirrels.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there is actually a squirrel.
You need the squirrel. You need the squirrel from the Ice Age. That's what you need. You need that.
Oh, I see.
Well, that's
I see.
copyrighted.
I think, yeah, that is copyrighted. But I forget his name.
Scratch?
Scrat. Yeah, Scrat.
Yeah. That's a character for sure.
Yeah. I'm joking, dude.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at a picture of your artist here, and what a great job he's done. Tell us a little bit about him.
Yes. Yeah, Raphael. He lives
also
in.
about him.
Yeah, he lives in Recife, Brazil. He's worked on a lot of properties you're probably familiar with. He worked on a comic book for Madagascar, and then he works in animation right now, and he just kind of works with me on the side. But he has himself crowdfunded some of his own projects on other crowdfunding sites. There's a crowdfunding site that's kind of like known in South America and Mexico. I forget or in Spain. I forget what it's called. But he's tried to use that to get some of his books off the ground. One being called Black Desert, and then another one called another one that's in black and white. And we've been toying with the idea of maybe with issue 3 trying to get a reprint of those in English, trying to get someone to letter those in English, because I just think that I want people to see what he's capable of, because with those, the colors are, especially with his Black Desert one, the colors are very saturated, and I think it just shows his art in a different way. Where this book, definitely there's a lot of colors. That one is, I just think it kind of showcases a different part of his. It's a post-apocalyptic story, kind of just about this biker chick and her monkey or something like that. And I think people will really like it. And he tried to get an issue 2 going, but it didn't work. But so that's the goal for next time, is reprinting those in English, because right now they're in his language. So yeah, he's a really great guy, and he's just a really talented guy. I encourage you guys to follow him on Instagram. He always posts almost every day, images from, Scooby-Doo to Samurai Jack to little drawings of Powerpuff Girls. Or I think that you guys would definitely dig it.
And his name again?
Raphael_Sam. Yeah, so that's
Raphael
him on
Sam.
Instagram.
And I found that Latin America crowdfunding site. It's called El Gringo Costa Nostros. So there we go.
Okay.
That sounds fake.
Yeah, no.
I forget what it's called.
Sorry, that was a Spanish joke. I do apologize. Wrong crowd. All right. Anyway, Ryan, very good. So let's get these guys started. We got a lot to talk about, of course, during the show, but we got to start them out. So seeing as you're our guest, you need to do the countdown. Now, do keep in mind, guys, we got 2 hours here. We're going to do the show. We have no rules anymore. They can use color as they like, and they can do whatever they want. This is always usually a PG-13 plus show, but we are dealing with a little bit more of a family-oriented thing, so I guess it'll be a little more sensitive. At least Ink Spots isn't here; he would have ruined that for sure. That's the only rules, and of course, keep in mind we're also doing a draw along as usual, and just go over to Twitter and put that in hashtag DNQFE, and we'll take a look at that at the end of the show as we do. So Ryan, go ahead and give him a countdown. I want something that's exuberant, that's awesome, that's badass. Can you be badass, Mr. Notre Dame?
Yes, I can.
All right,
so
sweet.
do you start from 5? And then...
You can start wherever you like, but I would prefer
Any
it would
number,
be under the
200
number
if you
80. Yeah, I think under 80 would be better.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just start. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go! Get those pencils going, get those
Go.
digital styluses, and make all the art happen. Let me do.
Ooh, my pie is ready.
There we go. His pie is ready. That's perfect. Ryan, that sucked pretty bad. That was not exuberant at all.
Yeah, I
Such a
was
bully. Look at him bully again. Oh my god. This is what he does. He sets up people to do countdowns just to bully them.
I know. I can't help it. Well, anyway, Ryan. So, whilst these guys get started, I'm going to, of course, go show you the art and white box them as we go along, guys. But let's get to know Ryan a little bit. We've had him on the show a few times. We always talking about the art and the artist and all that kind of stuff. But let's get to know Ryan, the man.
Yes. Okay.
Now, I can use that word. You don't. How old are you again?
I'm about to turn 22.
Oh
So
my God,
birthday's
he's
on the
about to
18th.
turn 22. He's been legal almost a year. Perfect.
And you still
Oh no, Zach is giving me hell in the. Zach, why aren't you in here art drawing with us, dude? What are you doing, man? But all right, Ryan. So you're going to school in New York, and
Right.
I'm assuming you're going to school for art or writing or business
English,
or
yeah, English.
gender
Yep.
studies. Gender studies.
No, definitely not English.
That's for after school.
It is. Well,
Night school.
There it is. Night school, gender studies in night school. So you're studying English. I'm a philologist, so I know a little bit about that. And why did you choose?
Fellationist?
No, well, that too. That too. Yeah. Shh, you're not supposed to tell about that. That's a secret. But why'd you decide to get into English, dude?
So initially my goal was to be an English teacher, but I realized that really wasn't my path. I knew, I really want to definitely write for a living or kind of try to do whatever I can, whether it be through any avenue I can to make a living through writing. So I have my own podcast that I do. I have my own, obviously crowdfunding, but, I'm trying to, try to make a living out of this and, that kind of thing. But the English thing, I just kind of switched into English because I'm going to be able to graduate this year. And I really like going. I think college is really necessary to kind of give you to expose you to those classic texts that like you would not yourself read if you didn't have college. I think that I know that some people are not advocates for college, but I am one, and I didn't used to be. I've become one because I think that you get exposed to a lot of different, like for example, I just got this book for, reading Beowulf or all these Canterbury Tales or books that, I myself probably would not look at or find, but there's so much wealth in them. There's a lot of value in them. There's a lot of crap in college too. There is. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But you can pick and choose what you like. And I think, I'm an advocate for college because I think it gives people a direction. Reading is so important as a writer. And so, I just think that having that background, knowing what's good, knowing how to kind of look at things and knowing what's bullcrap, and being, I'm a senior now, so I've had some practice at knowing like what is actually valuable for me and what's not. And so, again, I'm an advocate for college, and I think I would never take it back. for me
Well,
going there. You know.
I mean, I think college itself is a bit of a misunderstood. If you're going into a field that requires, university study, well, then you should do that. I
Yeah.
think the problem is a lot of people that go to university should go to a trade school. I mean, really,
Oh yeah,
that's the problem.
100%.
Something more
Yeah.
specific.
Oh yeah.
If you're going to go to college and you want to be science or medicine or something that requires you to be at a university, well, you should do that. But otherwise, you should be going to a trade school. And I think that's really the argument. And then when you put on top of it the fact that the universities around the country have become very polluted. Now they've always been quite left-leaning politically, but they have been very polluted.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, and like you said though, like my dad, for example, he does carpentry and stuff, and he loves trade schools, and I think trade schools are the best schools for some people, and I think I totally am an advocate for those too. But like I said, I think sometimes when you study English, reading is really important. Like if you don't read every day and you claim to be a writer, you have to read every day. It's critical. And so I just think having that background and kind of setting yourself up to read a lot of good stuff, because there's a lifetime of reading ahead of you, And so that's what I found out is actually what college is for me. It could be different for other people, but I think I would never regret going. And it's definitely worth it. So.
Oh no, dude, regret is not a thing. If you are happy where you are, then you have no regret, right? But
exactly.
Let me jump over here and say hello to the artist, and I'll come back and I'm going to ask you a little bit about what it's like coming from Indiana to New York City.
Yes.
This should be an interesting
all right.
conversation.
Yeah.
But let me come over here and say hello. Hey, Zach, what's up? What's up, buddy?
You're an asshole, man.
No, I'm not. I'm a wonderful, beautiful human being. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I haven't said it in like 2 weeks.
That's
so
true. You feel better now?
You're an ass. Yeah, I feel better.
Good.
You're an asshole. All is right with the world.
And
I went to college, and I just want to say this one thing. I went to college, but I should have gone to a trade school. So I do not like college, the idea of it. I'm one of those unfortunate people that was like spent almost 5 years getting a bachelor's degree that I've never used before once in my career. So
well, that's a fair argument, dude. I understand,
No,
but I think people just
fair.
need to focus themselves on what exactly that is they want to do. I went to university and for quite a long time, and I'm a big proponent of what I did. But a lot of people do wasted, Zach. But more important question, Zach, is where have you been, dude? What's going on? Are you being attacked by aliens or big feets?
No, I've just been focused. The book is like, it's done essentially. I got
nice.
The last piece of the puzzle today. Literally before the show, I got the last piece of the puzzle, which is why I was late, because I was looking at it and eyeing over it and stuff, and I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do that or if I wanted to do this. But I've already done so much work today that I'm like, I kind of need a recreational session of drawing. So
I'm glad that I'm your recreation, Zach. I that makes me feel happy, Booster.
He means
Was Siege holding you up?
yeah.
I see. Thanks. The love. See the love I get, Ryan? Did you see
Did you
it?
say anything about me? Or?
It was
So
worth
real.
it. Though. It was worth it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's
It
good you
looks
went and get that
badass.
down. I mean, well,
It looks badass.
that's
So.
cool. Well, I mean, we've seen a lot of pages from the book, dude. It looks really good anyway. Of course, the fact that you're a good artist helps, I think.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But awesome, dude. Glad to see you here. Now, have you looked at the Bric-A-Brac stuff at all?
Yeah, I remember the first campaign, and I looked at that a lot. And I'm looking at the current one. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to that then. I think the good thing about the second book is there's so many more characters to look at and take a choice from. So we'll get back to you, dude. Moving down here, we got One Dune Rabbit, who is he's off the wagon. He is, Booster. He's straight off it.
He's wait. Does that mean he's drinking or not drinking?
No, he's off the wagon, meaning he's drinking. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I guess that's an Americanism.
No, I've heard it before, but I was a little confused because is he off the drink? Is he on the drink? Is he all over the place? Where is he?
Yeah, well,
I never
could
tell.
be all over the place later down the line.
I never
Oh,
can tell with Rabbit. I just assume he is drinking.
That's
and so when
true.
you said he
That's
was
fair.
off the wagon, I thought that meant he wasn't anymore.
Okay, you can stop talking now.
You can shut your goddamn whole mouth, quite frankly.
Well, thank you. And now, of course, with Booster being here, Booster, we'll make sure that you are drawing today, and hopefully you pick the best character and do something very, very inappropriate. As usual.
If you wanna.
Please do. And of course, we do hope you guys in the chat are going to be drawing along. Also, please hit that share button. That's what helps us the most, being live streamers, to get some more eyes in here on this book and on the art as well. But we hope you guys are drawing along, and all you have to do is go over to Twitter at #DNQFE and drop it in there. We'll take a look at the end of the show. But of course, I'm looking at Rabbit stuff. And Rabbit, what are you doing?
I'm doing that the main character, I guess.
I mean, the young boy who you're drawing as a I don't know, a 20-year-old woman.
It's a sketch.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
like
god! I'm
Dillard's
surprised
in
anyone
here
ever
with
comes. I'm surprised anyone ever comes back to the show, Chest. Oh my god!
Well, because I know in the end it's going to be beautiful. I know that, right? Because Rabbit's badass. But yeah, okay, I see. So we're doing the main character. He is Fist of the North Star muscled up, which is perfect. But that's cool. So now Rabbit's going to be going surfing here real soon, and he's into all that. And what size board do you use anyway?
I have a 6'4" retro fish.
Damn, dude. You got waves big enough to handle such a short board?
That's not really a short board, but yeah.
That's short, dude.
A 6'4" is bigger than me.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, when I was a kid surfing, our boards were like, I don't know, 8 feet, something like that.
I have a 7'4" as well, if I need it, depending on what the days are like. Yeah, we get big surf, we get good surf, but it's a fish. So it's got like a wide front end, so it catches waves like a long board, but it's like a short board when you're on it, if you know what I mean.
No, I do. I used to surf all the time when I was a kid. Yeah. But
so
tell me about it.
Well, I don't know. Has anybody else here ever done surfing?
No.
Tell me about it.
I live in the Midwest. There's no place
Oh,
to
well,
surf.
that's right. You're landlocked.
I can't even
Surfing's a lot of
swim.
fun, dude. That's a great fun
You don't
day.
have any like swift creeks that you can surf the rapids?
Oh, we boogie board or we tube down the river.
Yeah, boogie boarding's fun too, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah.
what you do before you surf.
I
That's like,
snowboard.
what are they called? Bodyboarders are like speed bumps in the ocean.
Well, no, what they did where I come from, Rabbit, is they dropped like a couple of derelict ships and they created like a false reef. So we had a consistent, surge and waves, but they weren't huge. So we needed longboards to really, do anything. So I've only
Well, it
driven a
depends on
shortboard a couple times.
Driven, did you say?
I've only used a shortboard a couple of times.
It's just the way you said it. I've only driven a shortboard. Sounds like it had a steering wheel.
Yeah, well.
In his day.
We had one of those special ones.
Yeah. Hey, man, when you go out go surfing and the first time you get yourself to stand up, that is a great moment. You'll remember it the rest of your life, man.
I've taught a few people, and it's that smile they have it, like instantly smiling.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun. And anyone that learns generally will buy a surfboard and carry on.
Yeah, it's fun.
Generally.
Yeah. You don't have to be great at it. It's something you can get proficient at and just do it. All right, Rabbit.
Well, you get better as you...
Oh yeah, sure. And we'll see how this character turns out, and he's definitely going to be kicking somebody's ass, Ryan.
Yes.
Definitely.
I can see that. Yeah.
All right. Well, we move down and say hello to Keenma. Hello, Keenma.
Hello.
Now you were doing Jack Frost. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're putting the one of the general on his back. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
That is so cool.
That is cool. Oh, it's going to come out awesome too, Ryan. Keenma is all these guys, except for Booster, a really good artist. So
I want to try to put these in the back of the book if possible. So I'll try to contact all of you guys after this. Yeah, just I would love to put them in the back of the book.
Yeah, that would be neat. Yeah. What was that, Keenma? Say it again.
This is a bad night to drink then.
No.
That's right. She
It
cracked
proves
one
you're
open.
up.
That's right. I remember. So, Keenma, how you doing? How is your world?
It's quiet, kind of.
Well, you're up in the backwoods of Canada near Yellowknife, right?
No.
No. No. So,
No.
are you near a city or are you in the countryside?
I'm 2 hours out of Toronto.
Oh, the
Don't answer his
cesspool.
questions. He's trying to triangulate your position.
Well, that's why I just said 2 hours. There's a lot of places in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, well,
Do
there
you have
you
a
go.
Tim Hortons near you?
Oh,
I think we all do.
yeah, we all do. That's fair. But actually, I used to go to Oakleaf all the time. It's just outside Toronto.
Yeah, no, not there.
No.
Never been there.
A nice little town, actually. I liked it. But very cool. So, what do you think about this project, Keenma? I think it's a beautiful one.
I like it. I like the art.
Yeah, it is.
I
Nice.
really like the colors and everything. Well, for what I can see, anyway.
Oh no, it is beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, all right, Keenma. Well, we'll come back and check on you, of course. And
Do you guys to go, oh yeah, you betcha?
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you betcha. Is that
Yeah.
that or was that only in the that movie?
I
That
think
one
that's
movie.
Fargo. Yeah.
Yeah.
With- yeah.
The boot.
It's not even Canada, Booster. That's America.
That's North Dakota.
Fargo is now a TV show.
It is now, yeah.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't a bad show. Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie either. But they speak
Well,
funny
it's
over
Coen
there.
Brothers. Of course, it's good.
No, well, there you go. Okay. The Koch brothers are always good. Perfect.
Coen.
Cohen. Oh, okay. Let me catch
Not
up with the
the
chat
Koch
here real
brothers.
quick. Dylan says
Cocaine is
Chester is
bad.
so entertaining. People actually choose to listen to him in their valuable spare time. No higher praise. Well, thank you,
Who
John.
wrote that? Chester?
John Dillard. He's,
Why is he being
see,
nice? It
he's-
makes you
John Chester Dillard.
Well, John is always nice to me, because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice
Or
guy.
you have the power.
Oh, you're
always
both
making our
jerks.
artists
That's what it
leave.
is. I see how it is.
Joe Morone says, "Howdy. Say, this is the second time Bric-A-Brac has been on the DFQ DNQFE. Is there any other book that's been done twice? I'm not sure. Although
I'll tell you
we-
why. Because Ryan paid us millions.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why. But no, I think it's a beautiful project, and we'd be happy to have anybody come on.
Money with us.
Yeah, well, I think the switch we did, going and not all, but taking time to take some of the independent projects and bringing them on and showcasing them was a great move. It really was, and I kind of wish Mike would do it. Because it's a good idea. We're having fun. We're seeing some great art, and we get to promote someone's work. And this is a particularly great looking book. So, Keith Richards, what?
Keep wishing.
Oh, keep wishing. Oh no,
he
dude.
still does it. He does that, but only for his friends.
That's true. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
True.
yeah.
True.
You can pledge loyalty or something.
Yeah. Well, hey man, as far as I'm concerned, if we can sell a couple of books by doing a show, I'm happy to do it. I love this independent movement. I love the books. I know it sounds sappy, but I do, and I want the success for all these guys. So.
Aww.
That's
Aww.
special.
It's so beautiful.
It was my heart.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see here. One thing about being gone so long is this a new set of artists, Wade says. Yeah, well, we do. They do come in and out, and they come back and stuff like that. But we do have a core team, it seems. Booster. Let's see.
I am the core team.
You are the core team. Yes, you are the co-host.
I'm the whole team.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You do exactly what I tell you to do.
Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy. But actually, I think you're probably the most popular person here, except for possibly, I don't know. Erotimus is pretty popular. Yeah,
That's only because I have big boobs.
That's true. That is true.
Taco.
Nice boots too. How
Well,
are they doing,
JD,
by
I
the
am
way?
white boxing you, by the way. But I'm going to try to catch
How
up
are
in
your
the
tits,
chat here.
Erotimus?
A what?
What?
There you go. There you go. A cup, D cup, double J. John Dill says, I tried to surf when I was 13, but the white people told me it wasn't for me. And my offensive brown body, they told me to leave. I only cried a little.
That is so sad.
It is sad. Yeah.
I can't believe white
Johnny
people
Utah
are like this.
We got Alan over here from the Holocomic
people
says,
are.
my Cuban side of the family surfed with homemade rafts.
Yeah.
Made out of
probably.
old
I don't
Chevy.
know if I don't think Ryan, he's too young. You didn't catch that reference, did you there, Ryan?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
understand.
See, the Cubans
don't
back in
ask.
the day, they used to come over in rafts by the hundreds, trying
By
to
the
escape the
raffles.
communists of Cuba. Yeah, it was big news back in the day. I remember.
And then I think when that kid got out, and then they forced him back in.
Ilion.
Okay,
Alien,
now,
yeah.
what did I tell you, JD, about sexual references? That's not for you. That's Booster's job.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
Remember,
All
he's
right.
in the buxom ladies, the buxom.
The buxom ones, yeah. I took the Metrolink train with a crummy surfboard all the way to Huntington Beach. I left my thrift store surfboard in an alleyway. Oh, this is so sad. Nobody says that in Fargo. Yeah, and I've heard that was a bit of a meme. Hey, don't ya make fun of us Northerners, eh? Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, you
Oh, yeah.
betcha.
You betcha. Hi. John is continuing his dissertation of his horrible day of surfing. It was then I fell to my knees and swore to the creators in the sky that I would forever hate all whites. But then I met Becky, and I forgot about my white hate. Well, there you go. Becky
That is
cured you.
beautiful. That is a beautiful.
Aren't Hispanics considered white now, though?
I probably, whenever it's convenient, I suppose.
It
When they do
depends.
something bad, yeah, they
Yeah.
change color.
Yeah. Well, Demi Lovato, is that how you pronounce her name? She's like, I'm so ashamed that I'm white. I'm like, why? Well, how come you're happy when you're? They take advantage, because she's Latinx when she wants to be, but now she's white and ashamed. So
It's
yeah.
funny how Obama's never white. He always identifies as his black side. Weird.
Although he is, half white. That's true. More than that, because his daddy's from Chicago,
Yeah.
so he's probably like 70-80% white, actually. Them
But
them
Lincoln
dominant
Lincoln,
genes,
black
baby.
for his-
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay,
think
JD,
it's
it's
Kenya.
okay. The adults are talking. So JD, what characters are you drawing here?
I'm drawing probably a Nutcracker. You know, like the
Nice.
like the style of an old like the style of the. Here's my idea mostly to do the Star Wars
Okay.
poster.
So we've got to do the Star
as I
Wart
can.
poster with Bric-A-Brac, and
But
we
Drew
have.
Struzan, not
That's right, and Abraham Lincoln is in the background for some reason. But
No, that's supposed to be a Nutcracker.
oh, I see. All right, perfect.
Lincoln is always in the background.
He
This
is.
is America.
That's right. That's right. Damn it. All right. Well, moving on here, we have Eric the Hawkins,
Hey.
and it's two hawk. We got a hawk, and we got a hawk kin.
Yeah, Hawkins.
Yeah, a kin of the hawk. So it's perfect. So what? Now you're doing Jack Frost as well.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Jack Frost?
Yep.
Well, it's
Cool.
his.
I wasn't
cure-
sure, but I
his-
like the way he looked.
He
Oh, is Jack
does look
Frost
cool.
the big like doomsday looking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's his cursed form. Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers. Oh,
Chester, why'd you do that?
he did it on purple.
I might have.
I'm drawing another character too, but it's going to be a surprise.
Oh, okay. I'm sure it'll be either a kiwi or a kiwi. Yeah,
Kiwi's getting popular, boys.
They
I really
are.
gotta do like a plushie of that thing soon. I gotta.
dude.
really,
You should sell shirts and plushies and mugs. I think you should. I keep telling you, you are the most popular person in Comicsgate. You know that, right?
Oh, okay. Now you're pushing it.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, dude. Nurkish just threw a kiwi bird on the table. How does he even know you exist?
How do you think? Because I hang out with Sashi.
Yeah.
And she stuck that in there.
I think it's cool as shit, though, dude. But
It is-
you
it
are
is
quite
cool.
popular. You should take advantage of a young man. Be entrepreneurial.
Oh, if you guys haven't seen, there's a little kiwi in the latest Nurkish video.
That's right.
Wink,
Go
wink.
check it out. Wink, wink. You should put the link in the chat, man. Nurkish is funny. I like Nurkish. All right, Eric.
Nurkish
Well,
is
it looks awesome, of course, and waiting to see what it turns out there. And coming in last, but certainly not least, damn, Elrodimus, you always end up on the far left of me, and I always start on the right, so you're the last person I get to. But by the time I get to you, you're always on your third picture, even though 30 minutes have passed. So
Far left, it's like JD's politics.
that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Oof.
Dang.
Well, why do you think the Bojangles Mafia is after his ass?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's one of those pink, what do they call those scheme pussy hats? Yeah, that's what they are. He's one of them dudes.
I don't wear one of those things.
He's selling pussy hats that say "Tell me about it" on them.
Ooh, that would be smart. That'd be smart. Now, just so you know,
Yeah.
Ryan, JD here is from South Alabama, and he is living in the most dangerous.
And
Oh, that's right. I do
I
apologize.
do not sell, anything to the Dems unless they pay good dollar.
Good dollars. But Ryan, the thing you have to understand is he lives in the most dangerous town in the entire planet. He is constantly under threat. Everyone is trying to kill him, particularly the workers at Bojangles. They want his ass.
Okay.
No.
This town is too bad. They burned down a KFC and
They
it wasn't
did.
even riot season.
They did. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty bad.
All right.
He's in
So-
debt.
He is. He's a fugitive. Yeah. Now, but Booster, why did they block this one, dude? Look in the chat.
It is a single thingamajig, an emoji. It's a little guitar or a lute even.
So
No,
why
that's a banjo.
why would they block that? That's weird.
They don't like banjos, Chester.
Does it look like a penis?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yep,
They
deliberate.
might. Yeah.
Maybe it's because it's a white guy thing and they don't want to get sued by the American people anymore.
They
I
don't want to
So,
be
JD
sued by the king of the whites.
All right, JD, this is why I tell you not to speak, dude. It's not a white dude thing. It's a banjo.
I'm just
There are
joking.
plenty of
I'm just
black
joking.
dudes that
I'm
play
just-
the
I'm just-
banjo.
just
God,
joking.
JD.
Name one.
Name one?
Okay,
Bo
but
Diddley.
the whites kind of took over the banjo, and then the blacks like, no, we ain't having none of that now. Whites gonna ruin another black thing. That's
Mhm.
that's what happened. That's what happened.
That's right. Steve Martin. There's another black dude who does the banjo. Sorry, I had to laugh at my own joke. Well, Steve Martin is the most white dude on the planet, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. So Elrodimus, dude, this is badass. What the hell is he drawing, Ryan? Look at it. It's really cool, though. This is
definitely.
not
I can see
D&D
it's
night.
kind of like a Game of Thrones Father Christmas action.
You see, it's Father Christmas.
Oh, this is Father Christmas? Oh, I see.
Father
All right.
Christmas bringing knives for the little children.
It is really cool, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Now, Elrodimus, I love your art. You know that. I'm always praising it. But what do you call your style? What do you call this?
Stoyle.
I believe the French pronounce it drawing.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, like, for instance, if we juxtaposition you right next to Eric Hawkins's, who's his is very tight, clean line type of artwork, right? Same with Kima, she does that. But yours is always, it's like a scratchy thingy, but it comes out awesome.
Yeah, I go by the saying, tight body, loose art.
Oh, I'm just the opposite.
See?
Hey. Oh, Eric just admitted having a loose butthole.
Oh.
Only for you, Booster.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
No.
Hey!
I do apologize, Ryan. And it looks like Zach is still not made a decision on what he's going to draw, or he simply doesn't want to show me.
Hold on.
Doesn't
Give me
want you
one
looking,
second.
Chester.
Forgot to share the screen. I've been doing StreamYards so long that I forgot to share the screen.
Oh, no
Share.
problem. Yeah. And yeah, Joe, that was my
there you go.
attempt at the joke. Joe was they blocked you. Let me show it. So you cannot use the word black in the YouTube chat anymore. Perfect.
Not allowed to.
Yeah, you're not allowed to put. You can't type in the word black now. That's nice.
So
But
how
yeah, that
can you
was my
tell what
joke.
matters if
Steve
you
Martin
can't
played a
say
black
that?
dude in the jerk. That was there was logic to my humor.
I got it. I've seen the jerk. I like that.
God.
movie.
All right, let me see here. Jesus.
That's awesome.
Jesus. Fucking Zach, dude. Zach just comes in here and spanks you all on the behind and says, "All right, who's the boss? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Look at this."
You are Zach.
Yes.
Oh God.
For an extra 20, he'll do it in person.
Oh.
I got 20.
Illustration. Thank you, Joe. It is beautiful though, dude. And of course, Ryan, as the day goes by here, you'll see this really flesh out quite impressively.
Wow.
How'd you do that so quick, Zach?
I made a new
Teasing.
paintbrush that literally mimics paint and smudges it around everywhere.
Oh, sweet.
So it's kind of like cheating.
No, man, we do color now. That's cool. I need to learn how to paint on here.
Hey, that's cool.
It is cool, and of course, you've been banging on Golma here for a while. It's been a couple of weeks, so you're in full practice mode, I would say. Yeah.
Dude, I've been banging on that thing for like almost a year now.
Yeah, but I mean,
Hang on.
we haven't seen much of you the past few weeks, so I think you've been putting your head down and getting it done, right?
And a good
Yeah,
boy.
no, yeah.
Now, seeing as I'm back over on this side, Ryan, I'll white box you and have a chat with you again. Before I get into the New York question, real quick though, how much of now, of course, the book's written, but how much of the art is done for the second book?
So 25% of the art is done for the book right now.
Oh, that's not
The
bad.
entire, yeah. So yeah, it's difficult to do the entire book. I wish I could do that. I know that some people, that's kind of some people's rule. They don't, do it unless they have 50%. And with some books, I do have that that kind of rule. But with this book, I know how fast Raphael works, and we're working slowly together to make more of the pages. So I just I feel really comfortable. We have a lot of extra months I've set up, and so I'm really happy with the deadline, and I know we'll be able to hit it. So
Well, you were on time last with the last book, so yeah.
right.
It is interesting how the indie creators are always on time and the pros are late as hell. It's kind of
Right.
kind of interesting with that.
No,
But
it's true.
it is true. Well, dude, it's true. It's a truthful statement.
There's the saying. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what it is. You indie guys, you're hungry for it. That's what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Now, to get to the question I wanted to ask you there about New York. Now,
Yeah.
I lived in New York for quite a while. I was a musician there, and I lived in the Village. And, I went and I just was a pro musician. So I know New York pretty well. Whereabouts are you going to college?
So I go to Hunter College.
Okay.
College. It's located, 63rd and 68th in Lexington. So that's where I go to school. Obviously not right now. I go online, but yeah, that's where I go to school. I live in Williamsburg. Right now, East Williamsburg right now.
Oh, I see. All right.
You're such a hipster.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, New York is kind of, if you live in New York, you're kind of a hipster, aren't you? Or a yuppie is the word we used to use. But now, the one thing I would say, because New York has always had its vapid side, it's had its political side, it's had its dirty side. But one of the cool things about New York that you can never take away, no matter how degenerate the place gets, and understand things might be bad in New York now, but the 70s makes this look like paradise. All right. But the one thing that you cannot take away from New York is the food, dude.
Yes.
There are so many great little corner hidden in a hole in the wall delis and
Pastrami.
bakeries. Oh my God, Eric.
Katz's.
Oh yeah,
Black
dude.
and white
There's
cookies.
so many now.
Pizzerias too.
Now, me personally, I think some of my favorite food dining was on 48th. I guess that's the one right below the park, right? I think 48th or 49th, the one that's right below the park right there. And there's some great food on that street. I love just walking up and down and eating it. But what is your favorite little munchy place, man?
Yeah, Katz's, the very famous. I just really like pastrami sandwiches. It's a $20 pastrami sandwich, but it's definitely one that it's the best of the best.
$20, freaking New York, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I would say one of the. It's not a place I go often, but like another place that I think people should hit up. It's called Emily's, and it's in Brooklyn, and I think they also have a location in Manhattan now. and they have some of the best hamburger I've ever had in my life. Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's just like the food here is just it's another level. People expect more,
Yeah.
People
Yeah, I agree.
expect more, and yeah, they feel betrayed if they don't get what they want, especially in food. And so it's like that. A place like that is amazing. Yes, I would say. Or Peter, like I like hamburgers and stuff like that. And so Peter Luger also has a great hamburger and great steak. I actually live in Williamsburg, so I'm right next to the actual location. So
there you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I remember I love a Reuben sandwich myself, and
Yeah.
like I said, I used to go to this great deli on 48th or 49th, but it was only like $5, $4,
Wow.
4 or
Yeah.
5 bucks.
And
So
some of
they,
the bodegas, they're cheap, but
yeah, they're good though. But
oh,
yeah, New
definitely.
Yorkers are belligerent as hell. Yeah, that's true.
Definitely.
That is true.
They
So
expect a lot.
they
Yeah.
do, but I haven't been in New York in about 30 years. So
Wow.
what does it feel like over there now? What's the zeitgeist going on?
I was here when the whole COVID thing hit, and yeah, it was definitely weird going on the trains and stuff like that. But now, noticeably, the trains are a lot more populated. Well, I would say first that there's a lot of homeless people on the trains in general, but during COVID time, it was crazy. Like there was at least like three homeless people on a train at just one train car. It was crazy, and but now that's kind of different because I think again there's a lot more people populating the area, and it was like a really interesting time. I mean, I think Times Square is still totally empty. Chinatown is totally empty. I live next to the Williamsburg Bridge, so I have to go into Chinatown to see like to go to Manhattan because the Williamsburg Bridge literally drops right off into Chinatown. So yeah, it's weird, but I think that things are getting more populated, especially on the trains, because I know the MTA was worried, and probably still they are worried about, like losing a lot of money. The service was super shoddy, like in March and April and May, because like they were just like we're gonna only run certain trains at certain times, and so it got really difficult to like navigate. But things are better now, I would say.
Well, dude, it wouldn't be New York if it wasn't shoddy.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
yeah.
They boast themselves of being this amazing, great place, but everything's always been shoddy. It's interesting though, the homeless on the train, because when I was living in there, the homeless would never go near the train because the gangs would roll them.
Oh wow,
Yeah. So that's changed. You don't have gang trouble anymore. I guess you just got BLM.
Right. Well, I mean, the crime has increased apparently in New York, like in Brooklyn and stuff like that. But I mean, apparently during kind of the COVID time, but I haven't, personally seen any of it. Or I mean, occasionally you hear like, oh, there's someone so and so was shot here or here or here, but I haven't seen a lot of that in recent days. So
yeah, no, it's changed a lot. I mean, when I was a little kid, a junior high school kid, I lived in Brooklyn Heights, and I had to walk not much, a few blocks to get to the school I was going to, and I had to fight the whole way there.
Yeah.
So things have improved in that way, I guess.
Definitely, yeah. And they have. I mean, I guess I've just found out that in places where they think there's a lot of crime, the NYPD will just put out these generators that have lights on them. I don't know if you've seen them before, but they have these lights that supposedly the theory is that the lights will stop crime on the street. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what the statistic on that is, but it'd be interesting to find out if they are effective.
I'm sure they're not. De Blasio's an idiot.
Yes.
But things have always been like that. New York is only in my lifetime has only had one really good mayor. I mean, like a mayor that was for the people, and that was Giuliani. Yeah, that's right. The rest of them are all either working with the mafia or against the mafia and trying to put money in their own pocket or whatever. They got the frickin' Cuomo family, Jesus. But when I was living there, you had the was it Koch? Yeah, frickin' Koch, dude. Oh goodness. Anyway, don't get me on that. But yeah, New York. Well,
Tell me about it.
New York is
Tell me
kind of a
about it.
crazy place, but
It
it
is.
is the heartbeat of America, though.
It is definitely.
Yeah.
That's Chevrolet.
Oh, nice. That was a good one. That was a good one. But yeah, no, if you guys never been to New York, wait until this
Hey,
chaos
did you know
ends.
that?
But the food is awesome.
Did you know the Chrysler? No, sorry. Did you know the Chrysler building? It's based on a building in Winston Salem.
Are we talking about Chicago now, JD?
No. The Chrysler
Yeah, the
Tower.
Chrysler building.
Chrysler building.
Chrysler Doc Savage.
Chrysler.
I didn't know that.
What am I thinking about then? What's the one in Chicago?
Sears Tower.
Well, yeah, that's
Or
Willis.
formerly, I forget what it's called now. They changed the name.
Willis, the Willis Tower.
Oh, there you go. Gee, I
Yeah.
don't know that. I'm drawing a blank on that, JD. But anyway, go ahead.
I need something you didn't know.
I'm sure there's
Oh,
plenty
no.
of things you know I don't know, JD. I am not omniscient.
Yeah, he's not.
You told me you were.
Nice.
Oh, you young lads and what you believe for $1. Oh, goodness, God.
Yeah.
Now hold on a second. Here. Now, me Grimlock King put something through, and I take a look here, Booster. They keep blocking you guys, and I'm trying to figure out what they're
is
blocking for.
happening here?
So he says Giuliani, a good mayor. Oh, F off, Chester. Giuliani was a scumbag. Now he didn't write the word. He just put F.
Is that enough? Just say if off.
Or the scumbag thing. I don't know. I guess this is a little easier. Giuliani was a really good mayor for making New York safe, me Grimlock King. Now, I suppose if it depends on what kind of money you're coming from. He might not have been the greatest mayor, but he was really good about cleaning up New York. I mean, he really was good about that. But let's see. Joe says the heartbeat of America. That's today's Chevrolet. I understand the reference. Oh, perfect. My needs Giuliani again. New York needs Giuliani again. I think so, dude. And he was threatening it because the Cuomo's. I probably shouldn't even talk about that. I get in trouble. But now, Rabbit, I've been whiteboxing you here for a while, and I'm just curious what's her name? No comment. All right, perfect.
No
All right.
comment.
Jerry Clinton.
Oh, very good. It is cool. What do you think about what Rabbit is doing, Ryan?
Rabbit. Let's see here. Which one is that?
One
let's see here.
doomed rabbit. He's drawing the
Oh,
girl
yeah.
with a headband.
It's awesome, man. I love it. I love the.
Andy's the British
No.
guy.
Yeah, I love that. That's super cool to see him kind of in a more realistic depiction. Very cool.
And the anime style. Yeah, no, Rabbit's really good with the anime stuff. It is always beautiful. Rabbit isn't talking though. I don't know what's going on.
Doesn't like you
I'm-
anymore.
I'm-
He's done with you.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done. No, I'm trying to. Cause I haven't used Photoshop in ages, have I? I normally use Clip Studio, or last week I did traditional. So
So what?
I'm
Why do you
trying to-
use?
I don't know what to do. I'm trying to do something different to experiment,
Sure.
improve and stuff.
Well, why are you using the Photoshop? What was the inception of that?
Because that's what I kind of know the best. But for sketching, I use Clip Studio, and then for color, I use Photoshop. But this is CS5, and I don't use this normally. But the later version, for some reason, when I shared the screen, it kept showing weird, like multiple versions of the canvas. So I had to use an older version. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
So it's thrown me off using an older version of Photoshop.
It's beautiful though, dude. It's coming right along, man. It's very cool as usual, and I love the look on his face. He's like pissed but also disappointed.
I haven't got to that. Oh, you suck.
Isn't that your neutral? Isn't that your neutral there, Chester?
What?
Pissed but disappointed. That's just like the standard.
It is for me. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Wade says
Especially when you're talking to
CS5.
me.
Wow. All right, cool. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. But it looks great as usual, Rabbit. Keep banging on it. Moving down over here to Keenma. Oh, God, look at that, Ryan. Jeez.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's so
Look at it.
cool.
Yeah. Keenma's really good. What are you working on right now, Keema? Where is you must be making something that's going to make $1 million. What are you working on?
I'm just working on a comic.
And which one is
That's
that? What's the name of it?
I'm gonna name it Nightfall. Here, I'll give you a preview.
Give me a
of it.
look.
Look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
wow.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. You know, the cool
Mhm.
thing we learn over here, Booster, is the difference between the pinup artist and the sequential artist, right? And
Mhm.
Kima is absolutely a sequential artist, and that's really cool.
Absolutely.
So, no, Kima, my question would be, how is that? How, because we do have guys who are great pinup artists, and that's cool. But how do you transition into becoming a sequential artist? How does that happen?
I just do it. I don't know. I'm not really good at writing. I'm horrible at writing, and I just put on some music and I just draw. I just go by the seat of my pants and like, yeah, that's cool. Okay, we'll just put this in here and hope it turns out.
Oh, cool. Well, if you need someone to take a look at and do some editing for you, I'd be happy to help. But your art is badass. That's for damn sure.
Well, I gotta have a strength somewhere.
That's true. But I mean, I love that little scene you had there where the girl peeking through the door. That was really neat. But
Yeah.
yes, the sequential art is it is an art, Eric. It is.
It is, yeah. It's
very hard.
not easy to do.
No,
Takes
it's
a lot
not.
of practice.
Well, that's the cool thing about comic books is you have writers, of course, and they tend to get a lot more credit and make more money than the artist, which is weird. Because for me, in comic books, the artist is telling the story just as much as the writer is, maybe even more with their sequentials. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have to interpret the story.
Blame Tom DeFalco.
What?
I will. Fuck that guy.
Okay. All right. There it is. There it is.
Right.
Who's that guy?
Because he had problems with the Image Group guys, and I think
Mhm.
it was because the Image creators moved out of Marvel and did their own thing.
True.
Yeah, so they stopped pumping up artists after that.
What's Image?
Image
It's some
Comics.
little known toy company or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You
They
make
make a
those
lot of
Spawn
toy
figures?
stuff. Yeah, those Spawn figures are
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Oh, that's a cool
Oh my
toy.
god.
Yeah.
Someone should do a
Spawn.
comic book about that.
Yeah. Alan
They should.
says Cuomo-sexuals. Yeah, all right. Cool. Governor Cuomo threatened Trump with violence last night, Joe said. Yep, we all saw it. Yeah, he's trying to be a tough guy.
With his
Those
nipple
Cuomos.
ring.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
beat you up.
if you guys understood where the
I think
Cuomos are
only
coming from,
rest
you'd understand that
in
they
the-
want to be seen as tough, wise guys, right? Why do you think their CNN Cuomo got so upset when someone called him Fredo, right? Yeah. Yeah, we just can't cancel. We'll probably be off the air in 30 seconds. So perfect.
Right.
Anyway, now JD, I've noticed something. You are being white boxed. You've been going through a trend lately, and I do love the Lincoln Leprechaun in the back. It's perfect. Well, you've been focusing on the bulges there, JD. What's going on? What's going on? A little bit curious.
A time of self-discovery.
Ooh.
I don't Maybe because I was doing probably a Rob Liefeld thing. Yeah, I don't even know.
Tell me where the Bojangles touched you, JD.
JD, you should have told him you're using yourself as reference in the mirror, and that's where it's
Oh, bam! See, that's the comeback, JD. He's right. He's right. That's it.
Yeah, that's
right there.
true.
Yeah.
It probably is true. And also, right now, my hands are bulging up because of some sort of kidney disorders happening.
Now, JD, that's not the comeback. Okay, you don't say
Yeah.
my dick is
I know.
bulging because I have a
I'm
kidney
just
disorder.
giving
That is
some context.
not the right response, JD. You
Well,
gotta
let's
cut.
just say
No, I'm
dude.
trying to help you out. Shut up. All right. So, now, JD, this is what you want to do. You want to say that I'm drawing the bulges because I feel inspired. I got a lady in my life.
I don't have a lady in my life,
Oh,
dude.
damn it.
Ah.
All right, fine. Oh, well.
The last time I did, it was very, very horrible.
Oh, was
So
it?
yeah, let's just say
Uh-huh.
she was crazy needy.
Crazy needy.
Oh.
Well, aren't
Oh,
all the
my.
girls from West Wisconsin like this?
North Carolina, and
I just don't know how many places he's
no,
lived.
just one girl.
It's just
I
one
gotta go
girl,
over there.
and
What's
she was
happening
very
Oh, crap.
needy. Okay, how was she needy? What did she need from you, JD?
Everything.
Needs his bulge.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There
Not
goes
the-
Zach.
not
I was giving
the-
him the opportunity,
the
Zach.
ones-
I
let's just
left.
say
I mean,
green.
that was the easiest little handoff you could ever have. But you dropped the ball, JD. But Zach picked it up.
I know, right? I know. But I'm just telling the truth, guys.
You didn't tell us nothing. Tell us about it.
Tell us about it.
Oh
Right?
my god.
Just stop digging until the poor boy's left. Get out of here with this.
All right, fine. Moving on.
Picking on the poor boy, huh?
Now we're
Goodness
looking
me.
at. Oh, look at that, dude. Oh, now Eric. Those feet look good, dude.
Oh, these feet up here?
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Those feet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
those-
badass,
I like
dude.
them. Okay.
yeah. There's some really good feet, Eric. You
Oh,
you draw those often?
You always have
Sickos.
to go there. God, Booster, keep your bulge in your pants.
Like
now
JD's.
yeah, or JD's pants. But I always appreciate good feet, Eric. I mean, unlike people like Rob Liefeld, who can't draw feet to save his life, or John Malin, but he'll get mad if I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I would say right.
Yeah, you hide your feet. Yeah,
Let's remove
feet,
that.
feet can be difficult.
Can they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much depending on the position.
I think hands are more
JD,
difficult.
stop it.
Oh, hands are very difficult. Yeah.
That too.
I actually find
Faces are the
harder than
easiest
hands.
part.
What was that, Keenma?
I find drawing feet harder than hands, actually.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate good feats when I see them, though. And actually, I saw some of the new art for the Rags book. I don't know if you guys are aware of the Rags comic book.
So that too, yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
they had some images of her, and those feet were good too. There's really good feet on that in that art.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is it's getting weird.
Someday.
Yeah, why do you have to make everything perverse, Booster? Why can't we just appreciate proper art?
Because it's I'm running on 4 years of my dry spell, Chester. Yeah.
Aw.
4 years.
It's,
Yeah, well-
it's the anniversary, Chester. I've been counting.
It's the anniversary of the crack whore. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, Ryan, you're not running on 4 years of self. What is it? What do they call himself? Inselling? Yeah, you're not. You're a pretty boy. Look at him. He's a beautiful boy. You got the ladies. You got 2 or 3, I'm sure.
Not currently, but I have in the past. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Hey. Poor Booster. 4 years. Damn, dude. How is that even possible? 4 months sucks.
Yeah. You just have to be me.
Mhm.
Have my face, have
Mhm.
my proportions, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I see.
Or to not go in my case.
What's the ratio of men to women out there in New Zealand?
Oh, I don't know. I don't go outside.
Fair enough.
Alrighty. Well, that might explain the problem. That might explain
Like
the
they don't
problem.
offer alcohol; they're just not coming by.
Yeah, that's true. And of course, you could
Why do you
always.
think I have such a bastard
Right,
accent?
right now.
Well, you could just go kind of get a lady of the night. I mean, you could pay for it, you know.
I could.
Escort service
mean,
to
down-
the rescue.
Yeah, right. Down in New Zealand is what costs like $50, something like that, I'd imagine.
I would imagine it is. If my memory serves correctly.
Well, actually, Booster, I've never had to pay for a woman.
Oh, well, la-di-da for you, you son of a bitch.
Now, Booster, what would you do if I went online, found you a lady, and sent her to your house?
Ooh,
What?
ooh,
Free
just-
I
paid.
would have to pay you back.
Eric, just make sure she doesn't have a bulge, please.
Well,
Or smokes crack.
Yeah,
Okay.
either one of those. I do apologize, Ryan. Guys, we are supporting Bric-A Today, a family-friendly book. Definitely go back it though on Indiegogo. One of my mods, if you guys could throw the link in there, it is a great-looking book. This is the second one. The first one they went out, and of course it was on time. Beautiful-looking book. And how is this book trending right now? This is a tough time to sell a book, but how's this one trending in
It is.
comparison to the first one?
It's been a tougher battle.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly, it's been a battle. But With the first one, even we failed the first time, and we had to come back in October. So I really pray that we make it through this time. But again, if we don't, we'll just move it to October, and then we'll move the finishing date to January, just like last time. And maybe that might work out better because it's closer to the holidays. But I do pray, and I think that if we push hard enough, I can make this book happen. But I've already been learning a lot of things that I need to implement. Every crowdfunding, every crowdfunding venture is a new learning experience. There's a lot of things that now I pay more attention to analytics. It's just kind of just trying to find how people get successful. It's definitely a business. So.
It is most certainly, that's true. But here's my suggestion. If this doesn't fun, I hope it does fun. But if it doesn't, I would not suggest October. I would suggest like February of next year, dude. Seriously.
Oh, really?
Get past the election. Get past all the absolute insane chaos that's going to happen after the election. And get into a fresh new year that will have less nonsense than we had this year. That would be my suggestion. Like I said, I hope you do fund. But if you don't,
I do too.
Bring it back next year. Don't come back out this year, dude. Wait. Because
I probably should wait. Yeah.
It's insane.
Have you put it on Kickstarter?
I haven't put it on Kickstarter. So
no,
maybe
don't leave it on Indie.
Kickstarter. It would do really well on Kickstarter.
It probably, you're right, Elrodimus. The look
tailor
of the
made for it.
Yeah.
I did have the first book on Kickstarter. It failed, so that was a year ago. But you're right, though. I think that you're right. Both Indiegogo and Kickstarter. The thing about Kickstarter, it is a fan generator. It's a fan machine. Like you put your thing in, and then it will find the kind of people who are interested in it. With Indiegogo, it's almost like you have to kind of do the legwork yourself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I've come to find out with both of them. I think, Kickstarter is okay. Their community, their customer service isn't great, but whatever. They're just tools that we have, and I think we should use them. I think everyone should use them. So I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just take that into consideration, though, because I will. Clearly, one of the things I'm seeing with your book, it's a great book. It really is. It's a beautiful looking book. It's a great idea. But the problem is you haven't gotten in front of your target audience yet. That's the issue. So we need to figure out where you can get in front of that target audience. And I think Rodimus might be right. Kickstarter might be better for you than Indiegogo. Right. Yeah. In the long run.
Because there's have physical copies now, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, there's 2 copies, so it might be easier to reach my goal. Or that's.
Well, with physical books, you can also do like small press expos and art shows and things like that, which are fewer because of COVID, but they're great places because they're full of people that want to spend money.
Yeah.
Right. I think we can make it. I'm gonna push really hard, but
you can join a Facebook group. I mean, there's some that are actually helping promote this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I joined a Facebook group and managed to get 6 downloads of one of my comics. So.
I tried to get on some Christmas, because it's obviously a Christmas themed book. So I tried to get on some Christmas pages. They kind of blocked me for self promotion. So it's difficult sometimes, especially.
I know. Try a comic book set.
Yeah.
Try comic related madness. That's a good place to get your comic book promoted.
Comic related madness.
It's on Facebook.
Okay, I'll look them up. All right, thanks, man. I'll join that group. Yeah.
Another thing you might want to do is take the first book, break it up, and put it into one of those web comics software, and go over the web comics area and use it as promotion. Yeah.
Webtoons. Yep, that's definitely possible. I know I could definitely do that too.
Yeah. Now, Howell says, would something like Scholastic work? I think his book would be perfect for Scholastic.
Oh, yeah.
But I have no idea how to get into that, though.
No people.
Have an agent, that kind of thing. I think I remember telling you that I did try to get the book published, because I was like, man, do I really want to go do crowdfunding, because it's very difficult. But I just didn't get any. I think people really want the book finished, or at least really close to finished. That's kind of what my perception of trying to get. I've talking to agents and stuff like that. It seems like people really want it finished.
Well,
so that's kind of what I'm.
If you have to push it back to next year, well, you'll be finished.
No, because again, I kind of need the I can't pay for the entire book myself.
Oh, that's the problem with being an indie guy. That is a problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a huge problem. Yeah. It's like, I wish I had the resources, but I need the community support,
No,
I get it.
I get it. And that's why the big argument is coming up. I did the Pontificator show yesterday, and Zach, we need you back, brother. But did Pontificators yesterday, and one of the main conversations, we have Patrick in there who's doing Johnny Phantasm. It was an interesting conversation, but the main thing we were talking about was the Keanu Reeves book that he dropped on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It has made $500,000, right? Because he's got a name. But there's two arguments. The one argument is Boom is established, publishing company. Why the hell are they using Kickstarter? It's for indie people. I took the other side of it because I get that argument. I do. But I also understand that Kickstarter has been used as a marketing tool for a decade. So, this is nothing new. But that argument comes up, and of course the problem with it is these big companies like Boom or say DC or Marvel comes in, they have all the money to just use it as a marketing tool only, and the indie guys like yourself, they're getting their ass kicked because they can't front the money, and I get it, it's a problem.
Yeah, and I think it's going to get harder as it gets more saturated. I think you're right. I mean, I think it's with Boom and then obviously Dynamite doing all their things, and it's only a matter of time before Marvel or DC get on. I think there was like a Hellboy game that came out and just killed it, and so it's only a matter of time. And Scott Snyder and Tony Daniel, two massive DC guys, doing their own thing. It's just a matter of time before DC gets on and says, we're gonna, instead of doing the comic book store, the monthlies, instead of doing floppy monthlies, we're going to go on Kickstarter and have like Jorge Jimenez draw an entire 6 issues, and then we're going to just sell it on Kickstarter. I mean, that totally sounds plausible.
Jim Lee Batman or Superman.
Right. Exactly.
I hope Jorge Jimenez does more Batman. His Batman,
he's amazing.
Excellent.
He's the next Jim Lee, dude. He's the next Jim Lee. He's a superstar. His
Batman's great. Him and Tyrion, James Tyrion have been saving Batman.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
It's worth reading again. Issue 8
and Detective though.
It kicks ass. And Detective's great.
Detective
by
Comics,
Peter J.
great.
Tomasi. It is a good time to be a Batman fan right now.
It
you
is.
Know what? It's
honestly,
not a good time to be a Captain America fan. God.
Oh yeah. In she coats. Hate that guy.
Bastard. But then now we're definitely getting kicked off the internet. Rabbit, you are being white box, by the way. Another suggestion I have for you, which is completely different from what you're trying to do, but have you had a sit down and talk with Peter Samedi yet?
I have not yet, but he's one of the guys on my list that I'll reach out to, because I'm going to try to do interviews at least every night until the campaign ends. Like, that's my goal, just try to get it out,
Well, there's a couple things that we might be able to help with. I'll talk to Art and see if we can't get you on that show to talk about the book a little bit. Because he likes doing that kind of thing. And of course, he's a kind of living legend, so he'll appreciate the art on your book.
But
you never got me up.
He ain't Art Adams, man. I mean, that guy, he's a savage.
Well, I wasn't involved with that when you were doing your thing, Eric. It's a new thing, right? And it's new. It's also new that Art is doing that. I think it's cool, though. I think it's good that he's helping people. Booster, we might want to try to get him in touch with Peter because that might be an avenue for him. I mean, it's freaking fantastic looking book, and Peter's rule is very simple. He wants a team. He wants a finished product, right? Which is what you've been saying, Ryan. But you have a finished product, right?
Well, isn't Peter still doing those open mic Mondays?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
This
can
would
actually
be perfect under Alterna. It'd be great
try to
for it.
repackage the first one and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, he might be a good person to talk to, not only for the open mic thing they're talking about, but just maybe to get yourself published through Alterna, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because you
Or
do have
Scout.
a very clean product, and you have a finished project in the first one to get involved with, right? And that's his requirement.
Right.
And as you had said, that seems to be everybody's requirement. But Peter's a really good guy. He's a good supporter of everything that's going on here, and I really think you need to talk to Peter.
Okay, for sure. I will definitely.
Cool, rock on.
Do
All
it.
You should do it. And of course, now Rabbit has decided that the character no longer need lips. It's perfect.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Oh goodness, Keenma, look at that.
It's awesome.
Look at it.
It is awesome.
Look at it.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
there
that looks great.
we have different types of artists here, though, Booster. Sometimes when you're watching the guys, like for the first hour, it's like, what kind of crap are they drawing? And then it's when it finishes, it's like, wow, dude, right? And then you have other people like Keenma. It's like from the first pencil line, you're like, damn,
Damn, girl.
right? Yeah.
Wow.
I
This is
like that
awesome.
all the time.
It is awesome, dude. No pushback on that at all. You guys let me get away with that. All right.
Yeah.
No,
They're
okay.
used to you bullying them.
That's fair enough. I guess I need to be a nice guy for a little while, and then surprise him.
You're
Exactly.
talking about me, aren't you?
No, but I can if you'd like.
Of course, it's talking about you,
Door is
JD.
now open.
Actually, the ones I'm thinking about aren't even on here today.
Ah.
So,
Oh,
But I mean,
Again,
in the end, it
again,
looks
but, like, the
amazing.
side
But
cruelty.
well, no, I'm not being mean at all. I'm just saying that some people,
That's disgraceful.
from like with El Rodimus and Zach is another good example of this. Those guys will throw things down in like a minute or two, and it's like, damn, and then you have other guys who it looks really messy, and then all of a sudden at the end it looks like Eric does that sometimes. Not today though. Eric's stuff is really clean today, but a lot of times Eric's stuff is like a mess, and then all of a sudden it's awesome.
yeah, I got a question for you, Booster. What do you think
I have
about
an
how
answer.
I do things?
Huh? What? I think it's beautiful, JD.
It is
Booster.
beautiful.
No, not Booster. I meant Chester. Sorry.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
then
we're
why did you
exactly
say
the same
Booster?
people though. You're close. Go ahead.
It's true. Yeah, the exact same accent, personality.
Yeah.
No, I
life.
messed up. I messed up, dude. So just you know.
Ignore you? Okay, fine.
No.
Let's
Just
see.
answer my question.
Okay. Hi. Hi, Dozo.
So what do you think? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said. Oh, did I speak Japanese? Damn it. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Moving on. Now, Nasser's in. Hey, how you doing, Nasser?
Who's
Nice
on
to see you,
first?
dude. Once again, he said beep boop as he always has, and they the algorithm caught him. Nasser, you do realize this is no joke. This is the second or third time in a row here. You are in the YouTube algorithm, brother. You are.
He is.
Yeah,
They
because
know
it
who
doesn't
he
matter
is.
what you say. They put you on hold.
They're after you now, sir.
They are. So, Nasser, I want you to explain to me what you did to get in the YouTube algorithm. I'm not in the YouTube
What have
algorithm.
you
I don't
done?
even think Ethan is. What did you do?
We don't want to hold it against.
No. I think it's awesome. But I'm just saying, clearly, his name, Nasser Rabadi, has been put into the algorithm. Now, is it
That, or
something
if it's
you
his
did?
account, Chester.
Oh, well, yeah. But it might be. I'm just wondering, is it him directly, or they think he's a terrorist?
That must be it.
It might be
Or,
that.
no, actually, they would allow terrorists on their platform.
That's
So
true.
I don't think
That is true, JD. Yeah.
Mm.
Eric, you know I love your art. You know I do, but you're kicking ass today, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, I love it, dude. I love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah. You don't love. See, your
Well,
artist
thanks.
always so freaking. Look at this Booster. Every time they hold him for review for
Okay.
everything.
What's he saying?
Nothing. It doesn't matter. His name, Nasser Abadi, is in the algorithm, clearly. CG Mash reported me because they're SJWs. All right. Well, there you go. Perfect. Thank you for clearing that up. You don't like what you're doing today, Eric? I love it. The only thing I don't like is whatever
it's
that.
kind of corny, but yeah.
Well, I don't like the
I mean-
ice cream coney thing that's below the feet there. That kind of sucks.
It's a gumdrop, and I'm not done with it.
Oh, I see. But the rest of it is
You like
really
Jesus?
cool. It's your Jesus. It
That's
is
my
Jesus.
Oh, is that Jesus?
It's
Like Kung
Jesus
Fu
coming
Jesus.
down with the bow staff. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, look at
Obi-Wan
that.
Kenobi from the Phantom Menace.
No, it's
Ah.
Jesus. Stop it.
Sorry,
I'd
guys.
let Ewan McGregor play Jesus.
He could. He could.
I want him to be the kind of Jesus that like does a backflip and it's all like, "Hello there."
Ryan, what do you think of Eric's doing today? I love it, dude.
Star Wars. Oh.
Sorry, what was that?
What do you think Eric is doing today? I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Yeah, I think it's super cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, here's the question for our guest, from me. What do you think about my drawing?
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. That is JD. He's the one that has the Lincoln Leprechaun. Can't miss it.
Welcome to the JD Show.
Lincoln Leprechaun. I gotta see this.
So what do you think of it so far, Ryan?
Yeah, I think you captured the Star Wars kind of thing you were going for there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it.
Hey, you're
Cool.
paying attention, Ryan. Good job. Good job. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And Erodimus, what number piece of work are we on to right now? What is it, 3 or
Only
4?
number 3, because I just kind of woke up before
Oh.
the show started, so I'm
Oh, I see.
still getting warmed up.
No, that's like what I do.
Oh no, he's got I've been paying attention. He's got some really cool. I love the Father Christmas. That first one was badass. Second one was really good too. Let's see here.
I'll be back in a sec, okay?
Okay, don't get lost and dodge the Bojangles.
Wash your hands.
It's gonna go poop.
Let's see. Junkyard Dunn says Johnson reveal on air got him into the algorithm. I don't understand what that means. Elaborate, please.
Ooh my.
And while you're doing that, do keep in mind, guys, that we are doing a draw along as usual, and we hope you are drawing along. And all you have to do is go over to the Twitters and put in hashtag DNQFE and drop your art in there, and we'll take a look at it at the end of the show, as we always do. Of course, Booster will be dropping a straw poll, and he's also drawing, I'm sure, and not playing Zelda, because I do keep hearing Zelda-esque sounds in the background. Booster, it is that time of the show. I need more coffee, dude. I really do.
All right. Okay. You go get your coffee. I'll be
In
doing
charge.
an excellent job taking over because I pay attention to the show.
Yeah, I
You
do
know that,
apologize,
right?
Ryan. He's been playing Zelda, because Zelda has very distinct music and sound beats. You know that, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Everyone's
Yeah.
been hearing it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bad Kiwi.
Booster's in
Oh.
charge, guys. He's in charge. So go ahead, Booster.
All right. Now that I'm in charge and I'm the boss, you all have to listen to me now. All right. I haven't been paying attention. What have we been talking about? You guys have to help me out here.
We're talking about Ryan's book.
All right. Yeah, Ryan's book. I just backed it. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
You better get this funded because I missed out on the first one because I was poor at the time. But I have money now because I've been working sometimes, and I just got it for both issues to ship
Awesome,
over here.
man. Yeah, I'm working hard to make it happen. Yeah, I really want to hit the goal. I really am aiming for it.
Because I don't usually sit there and like praise people's projects enough, but this looks freaking gorgeous, dude. I love the look of it. It's so creative and nice, and it just makes you fuzzy inside.
Yeah, the art and the colors are great.
I'm gonna draw this guy real quick.
I
So
would have looked at the Instagram.
and if
of,
Chester
yeah, oh
if Chester asks, I've been drawing this whole time.
of course you have.
Sure.
All right. I have not been playing Warframe. Oh shit, you guys have me on Steam, don't you? No, I've been playing Warframe. Shit.
We don't have to tell anybody, I suppose.
Uh-huh. Okay.
bribing with really good booze, you know. I won't say anything.
I have platinum and I have a lot of mods on Warframe.
I need some platinum. I need to sell some shits. That's what I need to do.
There you go. Yeah.
I have so much shit to sell. I'm still leveling up my Naris Prime.
I would
Oh, you
turn this
finally
into a
got that
Warframe conversation, but I'm not allowed to. I'll get in trouble again. Because
It's
you know
alright,
we're
we're
like the
having
only.
one.
Because it's like a specific language every time you talk about a certain game. What have we got here? Sheldon says, now that I'm in charge, you all have to listen to me play Zelda. You're wrong. I wasn't playing Zelda, although I do have Breath of the Wild. That game is actually freaking great
Yeah, it is good.
on the Switch. But
Yep.
I've finished that now. But that is a damn good game. No, I'm playing Warframe again.
Friend code.
Are you actually doing the new area then?
Yeah, I got my helmet guy. I named him Owen Wilson. And I have been feeding Owen Wilson. All right, here's the thing, Ryan. I'm really dog shit at interviews. That's Chester's Avenue. We tried it once when I was with Mike Barron. I was on my show, and I absolutely failed so hard. He had to leave.
Just because Mike Barron had a stroke and heart attack simultaneously doesn't mean you failed necessarily.
Oh, thanks.
It just means JD drove him crazy with G.I. Joe questions.
That's right. We were talking about G.I. Joe that entire stream, but we did have a G.I. Joe stream next time. That show went great. So if people have questions for Ryan, they should put it in the chat so I can hawk them off as my own questions to pretend I'm good at interviews. That's what you guys all do.
For Ryan.
Yes.
Oh,
how tall would you say Bric-A-Brac is?
The book itself, you mean?
No, the character.
I don't think Bric-A-Brac's a character.
No, it's not a character.
Well, your elf person, or they call them little people now. I think I don't know. Your hero.
You mean, my hero. He's a 10-year-old boy, so he's probably like around 4'8", 4'7", something like that.
All right, my concept works then. Cool.
Mine doesn't. Mine looks a lot older.
So much for Rabbit's idea of drawing every character at 8'9".
I should have drawn him like Kenshiro. That'd have been amazing. Oh, I'm so out of practice. Oh,
I don't know if my style is translating for this character, but we'll see once it's done.
Well, I've been waiting to see it there, Booster. And Rabbit, I think...
yeah, good thing I've been working on it this whole show.
That's good. Yeah, and not playing games. But I don't know what you're talking about, Rabbit. I think it looks
video games
great.
during a stream?
No, you wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be so rude.
Mm-hmm. You know,
am
Booster,
I known as a rude person?
No, you're not. You're a wonderful human being. Now, Booster, you would be interested in this. I just saved my puppy's life.
Oh my god!
I did.
What happened to your? What was happening to your puppy?
Well, I'm glad I got up.
Dainty psychopath?
Well, no, I'm glad I got up to get the coffee because I don't know how long, but because I, put the hot water on and went and took a piss, as you do, and I walked by the other room, and you guys probably don't have these over in the West, but we have these gigantic bags that are used to put futons in. So it's easy to move them and store them and stuff. And somehow he got himself into one of those big bags, and my wife has been, moving things around, and he couldn't get out. I don't know how long he was in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I mean, there was still a little bit of opening so he could breathe it, but yeah, that's not good, dude. I'm glad I got up when I did.
Shit,
yeah.
Fucking A. That'd be awful.
He's over here shaking next to me now.
You said puppy? How old is he?
Oh, he's not a puppy at all. He's like 12 or something like that. He's near dead. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. My dog lived to be 18, and I called him a puppy till the very end. So.
Well, we love our dogs.
12.
Right?
He's kind of on his way out, so he may have been trying to end his own life.
He might have been. It could have been a suicide attempt. Yeah, fair enough. But
can't get to that word.
Yeah. Well, he's a miniature schnauzer, so he's not like one of those full-grown doggies. So he's just a puppy. Yeah. He's a good dog though. He's a good dog. Anybody else here have dogs?
Got a hedgehog.
Yeah, that's
He's got
cute
a
as
hedgehog.
hell. Yeah.
It is a cute hedgehog. He squeaked. And
He
it,
does. I couldn't believe that when we brought him on, Zach, and he just went and started making noise. I never heard a hedgehog make noise before. That was really cool.
Yeah,
Tell me about it.
they do this weird thing where they vibrate and but it sounds like a copy, or it's kind of a weird combination of defensive, pissed off, I'm angry, it's early morning, what are you doing? Don't wake me up.
It's
Tell me
cute
about
though.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cute.
my dog's like that too.
No, we're talking about hedgehog, JD. Hedgehog.
Well, all animals in general.
Dogs do not
JD's
vibrate.
dog can qualify as a hedgehog
That's
if you've
fair.
seen the pictures.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or a
yeah.
peanut, one or the other.
So Ryan, do you have any pets there, sir? I'm sure you don't, but maybe back home in Indiana.
No. Yeah, cats and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my mom was a cat person too, and so I had cats growing up. But then when my kids got around that right age, we were going to get a pet, and I was like, no, I'm going to do a dog, man. I'm glad I did. Yeah, dog's much better than cats. I mean, I grew up with cats. My mom always had 2-3 cats in the house, but now that I have a dog, I'd never have a cat again. Dogs are way better.
dogs are awesome.
Yeah, they are. But Ryan,
Although the thing I
now,
like about cats is way less maintenance.
well, that's true. The cats are a lot easier. That's fair. But and the dog costs more money because anytime I want to go somewhere or something, I got to put him in one of them hotelies. But we did find one where we get him groomed and stuff, where that guy has his own schnauzer, and there's like they're kind of like countryside pet dog hotel, right? And he's actually they're his friends, so it cost me a lot of money though. Damn, it's cheaper for me to stay in a hotel than a damn dog. Seriously, but whatever, it is what it is. Alrighty, so Zach is got gumdrops coming from. Those aren't gumdrops. What do we call those again? It's like the lifesaver things. Mints. Oh, there we go. Got them falling peppermint rounds coming down from the sky. Very, very nice. We got Rabbit and his protagonist who is pissed. Perfect. Although I don't know what's up with the bandana thing there, though. But I guess it's the young people's macho. I don't know. Whatever. But
The character wears a bandana thing.
oh, there we go. Then it's Ryan's fault. Perfect.
Rambo.
That's right. It is a Rambo thing, but it's just way too high on the head. All right, awesome. And then of course Keenma is doing awesome. This is really cool. Going into battle, sweet. JD is doing the Justice League. Perfect. Very nice. We have Jeebus is about to take out Jack Frost. That's too bad. Jeebus is badass. Erotimus is doing Conan the Barbarian, who will be coming in and killing all the Nutcrackers. Perfect.
Crack the nuts.
Yes, you could crack them nuts. That's right. So, Ryan, I might have asked this question again before, but I'm curious, because we see a lot of projects here, and they all kind of follow a very similar theme of the standard superhero tropes. We get people like the Erics, who decided to do a Wizard of Oz homage, which was cool. But we see a lot of the kind of standard superhero tropes, which is nothing wrong with that. But this is very different. So why did you go this route? I mean, you could have done your own superhero. You could have done a spy type character. You could have done anything. But you decided to do a Christmas-themed Pixar production. Why?
Yeah, why? I mean, I've always had the idea in my mind, and I when I found the artist, sometimes you kind of just I just kind of found him about 2 years ago, Raphael, and I was like, this is the guy. This is how. If there's ever was an opportunity to make this happen, it's now. And because I know that he's gonna probably explode. Like his Instagram is up to like almost 50,000 followers now, and it was like maybe last year like at 10,000. So he's big, and so it's just like, I need to make it happen before he kind of just explodes and he'll never be able to work with me. And so maybe that was some part of it, but also I've always just had the idea of the story for such a long time, and not exactly how it is now, but I've always had playing with the idea of like Christmas characters kind of switched in a different way in an epic, kind of just an epic story, kind of just like a clash.
Star Wars.
Exactly.
No,
sort of like
don't
that.
encourage him, Ryan. Don't do that. Yeah, no, a good example, I think, of what you've done here is, of course, you did something very family friendly, and it looks great. But we have another example of someone taking the Christmas theme and turning it on its head, and that would
Right.
be Kanan White and Antonio Bryce's brand, whereas Father Christmas or Santa Claus is like a demon-esque type of character. So we've seen people, try to turn the Christmas idea on the head before. But
Right.
what you've done is something far more, in a way, unique, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just want to make it have its kind of own. I want to make a serious kind of mythology. It's not really a parody. It's not trying to change the characters in a fundamental way that makes them unlikable or scary. It's just to make a new mythology. It's an attempt to kind of bring back the old Rankin and Bass. Because if you really think about it, there's a great video on YouTube that really breaks down the Rankin and Bass movies and how it's essentially the first like cinematic universe for real. Or at least like the first television universe that's shared. Like these movies, they actually affect each other. Jack Frost, he has, if you look at the movies, the first Jack Frost, he and then when it goes to Frosty Returns or Frosty and Rudolph's whatever, they all are similar, and it's very interesting. It's a shared universe, and I kind of wanted to speak to that and be like, hey, I want to make this epic comic book that's kind of about taking things from Star Wars, from Nightmare Before Christmas, and just making something that people I think will really like. So that's kind of what it came out to be.
Oh, that's
Okay,
cool,
I'm done.
You're done. Okay. But yeah, no, the Rankin Bass stuff, that has really aged well. How many generations have been raised on that now so far? So it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
No, yeah, they're great. They're great movies, and I mean,
they
some
are.
of them are kind of goofy, but I think they're just they're great morality tales too. I think they're just like if you look at like not the Year Without a Santa Claus, but Santa Claus Is Coming to Town. It's a very simple story, but it hits all the beats. There's a character who needs redemption. They're not average cartoons in any way, shape, or form. They're not average children's television, and they're special. So even Nestor the donkey, and it's some of the strangest ones they have, and some of the stuff from the 80s.
Yeah.
Or the Little Drummer Boy, or even some of the stuff from the 80s that they did. That was, it was kind of towards the end of the Rankin and Bass company. All of it it's just high above the other cartoons.
No, they are.
Of the time.
And we used to have lots of moral lessons, like in Rudolph. If you want to be a dentist, be a dentist. Perfect. But we used to have that. But these days, the kids, what kind of message are they feeding the kids these days? Certainly not moral ones. Booster, go ahead. You are white boxed.
Oh, it's my turn, Sean. Okay, I drew the big, I think it was Jack Frost guy, because he spoke to my soul, and I made him very angry. You can tell by his thicker eyebrows I drew.
Yes.
Oh.
And not to toot my own horn, but I feel it's perfectly on model. I did a fantastic job.
No, you
and
traced
you can
it.
pay me anytime you like.
You traced it.
How do I trace on paint? You have one layer.
You did. I know you did.
But this is my image paint with my hand mouse.
With his hand mouse, yeah, perfect. Well, it's not. It's not bad, but it's not funny.
Not
although
funny.
I guess I
I'll
can
draw
appreciate
peanuts on
your.
it. Will that make you feel better? I
Well,
don't
the
know.
bulge.
I'll give them that.
You got a bulge. Oh, they're
Alright.
Oh, there you go. Nipples. Perfect.
And now it's hilarious.
Very small ones. There you go. Perfect. Sorry about that, Ryan. He's kind of slacking off these days. I do apologize. Yeah. That's a better Jack
That'd
Frost
be-
than I thought it would be, Sheldon says. No, it's interesting. Actually, he told us a little bit on the show we did with him on the Fanspeak. He told us a little bit about the backstory of Jack Frost and how it came to be this. It's interesting. Character development. It's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing.
It is a thing. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely.
save
So.
this under Jack Nichols.
Jack Nipples. Perfect. Yeah, there we go.
All right, well, it's that time, and I have to go adult. So here's my final piece.
All right. Well, we're
Awesome.
looking at it, and it's amazing as usual. It's beautiful. Now, do keep in mind we will have a straw poll up, and Zach's name will be on it, but you're not allowed to vote for him. So
That's correct.
Why do you do this to me?
you told us to do it.
That's true.
Because it's not fair since I already have a seat.
That's right, because you're better than them.
Yeah, then why
That's
do you
right.
put me on at all?
That's true.
Because it's
That's
funny.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Punch the ball.
But you do have a seat. That's true. But of course, it's beautiful, Zach, as usual. I love it. I'm glad that someone did focus on the general again this time, like we did last time, and it's very neat.
Awesome.
Yeah. Very, very cool. And it's not raining men, but it's raining what, Kool-Aid? I don't know. What's raining here?
Something's raining.
Something's raining. Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah.
It's pink. I don't know if we should get into that conversation. I think it's a private matter, Booster. Yeah. But all right, Zach. Well, thank you very much. You said you got to go adult, so you go adult. But I was always happy to have you here, dude. And definitely, if you're free time, come back on the Pontificators and say hi, dude.
Yeah, you guys are just doing it too late. Like last night, I was already in bed, and then I got the link. I was like, what the F is wrong with you people?
Well,
Anyway.
Art's in California, dude. So yeah, it's my morning. So
All right. Good night, everybody.
later, Zach. Thanks, man.
Night, Zach.
Bye, I love you.
I love you. Love you.
Hugs.
You didn't say I love you back. That's fucked up.
Oh, what? F bombs. This is a family show.
All right. Family show today.
Oh, oops.
God, poor Ryan. He's such a wholesome boy. Look at him. Look at him.
I know. He's shocked by my violent language.
Have you ever done a naughty thing in your life, Ryan? Because you don't look like it. Really, you look like a very
Boy.
straight-laced boy. Have you ever done any
That's how I
naughty
get
things?
away with it.
What qualifies? I'm not quite sure.
Oh, we're televised. I'm not quite sure. That is a
No,
very
no.
political answer.
I said what qualifies? Sorry.
Well, take me out of the conversation, so therefore it lowers the bar. Whatever you think is naughty.
I don't know.
Oh, dear God.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not a lot. I don't know.
Not a
I
lot.
kind of just.
Well, I mean, look at him. Look at him, folks. That is a wholesome boy
I
right
want to
there.
pinch his cheeks.
Yeah, I know. He's so cute. But you get out there and support this wholesome young lad's Christmas book. I mean, damn it.
Yes, please, if you can.
No, absolutely. I think it's. I
Even
really
if
do
you
like
can't, you have to support it.
I'm
You
sure
have to
helps.
spend the last of your children's food money.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. And Junkyard Dunn's brain was more on point than mine. Thank you very much for picking up the slack, Junkyard Dunn. He says, "It's raining mints. Hallelujah." Yeah, there you go. There you go. Perfect.
Brilliant.
But I'm really surprised you don't got a girl. But I guess the COVID thing is a problem, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, it makes it super tough with COVID. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm not getting poo-tang all over the place.
Yeah. 4 years is kind of before the COVID. Yeah, it's not even a year yet.
Huh? What?
Apologize.
Oh, not what I've been told.
So the girl's been telling you for years. Oh, sorry, the COVID. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
What is Joe saying over here? He put Hillary Clinton in his comment, and he got put up for review. Perfect. Hi, Hillary Clinton. I'd like to take a hit out on the guy crunching chips on a live stream. Uh-oh. Who's eating potato chips?
Who's doing it? JD.
Tortillas. They're tortilla chips.
Tortillas? You're eating crispy tortillas? See, you made quinoa masai. How dare you?
How dare you? Dare you do that to our Keenma?
Well, actually, you guys are funny as heck because basically, yeah. But to be honest with you, I got hungry. Okay.
Okay, you do have a mute button you could use. You know that, right? And they would be called tortilla
Oh.
chips, or more directly, Doritos.
They're tortillas. They're tortillas with salsa.
So you even broke out the salsa on me, huh? All right, I see how it is. I see how it is. Yeah, all right, it is what it is. But you pissed off Joe. Just understand that.
You pissed him off. He's coming
Which
for you
Joe?
now.
Which
You're
Joe?
done. You're done.
Joe Rogan.
You pissed, that,
Or John Dealer.
Oh my God, dude! I swear to Keenma, save me.
No.
Keenma, I'm not sure exactly why you chose this name. I think you probably explained it to me once, but I wasn't paying attention. But there's a really good masala called Keenma masala. You know that, right?
Nope.
There is. It has eggs in it. I think Keenma means egg in Indian or something.
Sounds made up.
I don't know. It might be, but I've seen it on the menu all the time.
It's also a name in an H.P. Lovecraft book.
Oh, ooh.
oh.
That's scary.
Hey, what was the name of his cat?
I don't know.
Probably
We
something
know,
racist.
don't know. No. Bad booster. Bad booster. Go ahead. What was the character, the H.P. Lovecraft character? Go ahead.
It was just the name of a demon.
Keenma.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's like in his version of, I think it was his story version of the Necronomicon, I think it was.
Yeah, well, that's the Necronomicon comes from him.
Yeah.
It's not a real
I
thing.
don't know.
Yeah, he created that. There's a lot of people who think it's a real thing, ancient document, but it's not. That is a creation of H.P. Lovecraft's mind.
Well, actually, that was kind of cool that he made everyone thinks that.
Too much Evil Dead, I think.
Yeah, well, it's been used in so many movies and references. People think it's real. But that's cool. So it's either
it is real.
A Necronomicon-based demon or egg curry. Perfect.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah. Thank you, Jeff.
Probably, yeah.
The after effects are very similar.
Oh. And now, if you eat curry regularly, it's all right. It's good for you. But I do love that. Now, of course, I prefer masala. Nepalese masala is what I like, and I like their naan bread better too. But curry, of course, is a very British invention, and from what I understand, Rabbit, it is all the rage in England.
Is it? I like it, I guess. I like, I don't know. Brune? I like a Bruna. Is it Bruna? How do I pronounce it?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue. Well, you didn't know
So
that
it's super
curry
hot.
was an English creation? You didn't know that?
Well, I know Vindaloo is.
Oh, okay.
Tikka masala is too.
No,
Well, it's from Scotland.
Yeah, that's right. That's the Scottish one. Yeah, but no, there's a trader, a merchant, who was getting a bunch of spices out of the curry region of southwest India, and he tried to figure out how he could use it and market it, and he's the one who created he just took stew and put Indian spices in it, and voila, curry.
Bonus.
Voila.
I like Japanese curry. Japanese curry is amazing. Japanese street curry.
It could be all right. It can be. I think.
Well, I mean, the recipe I've made, it's just really nice. The recipe I've got.
Bloody weird.
It's so simple to make as well.
Yeah, no, Japanese curry is not bad. I think as far as curries, the take on curry, I probably prefer Thai curry over that. But
I'm not a fan of coconut and stuff, so yeah, Thai curry, I'm not really a big fan of.
Yeah, but I much prefer the Nepal's masala. It's just badass. And we get a lot where I live. We got access to many of them, and I like their naan too because they make their naan a little thinner and crispier. Indian naan is very bready. I prefer the crispier version myself. How about you, Ryan? You live over there in New York, which you can eat anything you want. Do you go get yourself some curry from time to time?
No, I haven't. I have not. I don't really have enough money to spend on a lot of food Just
Yeah,
like
no, I get
It's
it.
just you can't buy food.
No, I get it. I get it. New York
like,
is ridiculously
eating out,
expensive. I
you
get
know.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
But
why
it's
he's so thin.
that might
Well-
be it, and you got to have that money to take the ladies out because they cost money. One of my friends actually only had prostitutes, and he was like, well, it's cheaper for me in the long run, And he's probably right. He's probably
What?
right.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
it's
Go
right,
pay that
yeah.
100, 200 bucks. It's cheaper than taking a wine and dining a girl for damn sure. But I don't know. That's the principle of the thing, I guess.
You know
But,
how these hoes are.
yeah. Oh,
Where's my cheesecake, Chester?
dude, I have wasted so much money on women in my life. I swear to God. But Ryan, don't make the mistake I
Yeah.
did because until I went to Asia.
Yeah, syphilis never goes away.
That's right. That's true. That is true. But no, Ryan. Before I went to Asia, I had never tried any kind of curry, really.
Well, first-
The real real Indian type curry. I'd never tried. Never been to an Indian
Yeah.
restaurant. I could have, but I just never did. And then I went. 'Cause my wife likes it, so she took and introduced me to it. Dude, take some time when you have a little cash and go try an actual Indian or Nepalese curry restaurant. It is worth the event.
Gotcha. I will definitely.
Are there a lot of Indian places in New York?
Oh yeah. I walk
Has
by a
there
bunch
much
of
left in New York? I thought it was getting demolished at the minute. I mean,
Well, that's true. This was 30 years ago, but yeah, there were many. I don't know about now.
how long we got left?
You guys have yourself about. We started perfectly on time, so you get 19 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. 20
I'm
times.
nowhere near done, but whatever. Who
I
cares?
think it looks good though, Rabbit. 2 hours is tight. Ray Thulu is here to correct the comment made in the panel here. Syphilis does go away, but oh boy, when it comes back, it'll drive you nuts. A man speaking
Hey.
from
Yeah, just ask
experience.
Chester.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, right?
Well, Chester has never had an STD in his entire life, not even the crabbage.
Oh, so AIDS doesn't
The
count anymore? Is that what you're saying?
Tell me about it, right?
Well, dude,
Chester doesn't call AIDS STD. It's just
Well-
a way of life.
no, that would be a booster comment. He's the one that likes Henry Cavill. It is a.
Now,
it is
now that you have PrEP, it's nice, right?
Oh, damn. That was a deep cut, Booster. You got to take that. You got to sit there and take that.
Oh, was he cutting me? I wasn't listening.
He was. You're still playing the Zelda, and we could still hear the sound, by the way. And he was using a word that you taught me. You taught me what the word PrEP means. It's like a drug that gay people use. Yeah.
Yeah, which I've been told by the gays that I know.
The case.
Yeah,
The gays.
the gay. I don't know why. I just love saying the gays. It's
The
funny
gays.
to me.
It sounds like
I only
something
use
Donald
that
Trump
when
would
I
say.
talk to gay people because it makes them feel special.
There you go.
Mhm,
There you
mhm.
go. Yeah.
Like, are you one of the gays? And they're like, oh my god.
Why,
We
yes.
are the gays of the Connecticut gays.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Actually, you know a place that you'd be surprised that there were a lot. I run into a lot of great people when I was doing music. I actually, because I was like a studio
We're
guy.
hunting grounds.
No. Seriously, I was kind of more of a studio corporate guy, right? So I did a lot of sit-in stuff, session stuff is mainly what I did. But I was like always there involved. So I kind of ran into and I met a lot of people and get invited to parties, right? And of course, the parties I went to mainly were the heavy metal guys or the hard rock guys because that's what I liked, even though I was a jazz musician mainly. But there's a lot more gay people in the heavy metal industry than you would expect.
Not surprised there.
Metallica.
That might explain, a few things.
Well, there are. Although one person who's certainly not that way, and he's actually a great, great guy, is Blackie Lawless. I love that guy. He was so awesome at parties, man. And he's nothing like
Is
you
that
would
what he
think he
kept
would.
telling you as he molested you?
No. I mean, people have because he does
Which
the Alice.
isn't gay.
Well, he does the Alice Cooper thing, right? Where he has a big, really raunchy, demonic type of stage show, right? But he's nothing like that in the flesh, right? He's actually a pretty cool dude. Of course, no one
Alice
here knows
Cooper's
who he is,
like
I'm
a
sure.
born again guy, right?
Well, so is Blackie. Yeah. But I've never met Alice though. I would have loved to. That would have been cool.
Oh, there's still a chance. There's a
Hey,
lot.
maybe. I don't think so. But yeah, Alice Cooper is certainly a hero, isn't he?
Yeah, he was great in Wayne's World.
He was, dude. He was really awesome. And what is? Hey, Ryan, what's up, dude? Why does Ryan Cardinal not come in here? Is he too good for us now, Booster?
He's too good for us now, Chester.
Damn it, Ryan.
He's too cool.
We love you, Ryan. We love you. Yeah, kisses. But he says from power chords to power bottom. There you go. Oh no,
Hey.
no. Yeah, that's right. Ray through Wasp. Yeah. I'm. You've confused me a little bit, Rodimus. What?
Oh.
Is this? What is? What are you doing? Is that a clown? What is that?
That's Rondor, the Bergbarian.
Okay.
Is that the one from the previous drawings?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Awesome.
I will be launching a campaign next year
Oh, sweet. You should, dude.
and blackmailing a certain fast food chain to make them sponsor me.
Hey, well, Bojangles, you got JD here.
Burger King.
No,
Oh,
no.
Burger King.
No,
Oh, there you
no,
go.
The villain is the
McDonald's.
Burger King. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have to make your mascot the villain. You could pay me and
Ooh.
you could be the
Ooh.
hero.
Very nice. And of course, you know, if Cecil can do it, so can you.
Yeah, I could plagiarize stuff too.
Steel Pen
That would make
Filler
it so much easier.
has decided he wants to try to take a jab at me with a very long knife. And he says, Chester, your accent makes you sound like Siege.
Really?
Thank you.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, C.
That's a very oddly specific.
Sorry, Siege.
Yeah.
Whoever that guy
Never
is.
thought I'd say that. But
Ryan says he's too busy with contract stuff right now. He'd love you guys. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Love to hear it. Love to hear you having all the success. Of course, you deserve it. You're a great artist, man.
Kisses.
No, absolutely. Ryan's amazing. But we got a lot of dudes here that you know, are really good, and some of them have picked up work. Hopefully, we'll see more and more of these guys pick up work. You know, it's which is one of the goals, you know, of this channel, of this show, right? Is to kind of get these guys in work, and some of them have, and that's really neat, you know.
So then they owe us favors.
No, but if you do get any time though, Ryan, we'd love to see you come back and have a chat with you. It's been a while, and he's had some success too, man. It's nice. With Red Wendy. Oh yes, dude. The chat is helping you out, El Rodimus. Red Wendy.
oh no,
Definitely
her name
needs-
is Wendella.
Oh. Okay. All right. I get it.
Sort of
I get
a
it. Are you following this,
Barbarella
Ryan?
type.
Are you following this? You look sleepy.
I'll grab
yeah.
a picture of Wendy. She's pretty cool.
Yeah. It is midnight where you are, isn't it?
She's a Shira
It
type.
is, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh boy.
Midnight. It's 5 a.m. here.
Yeah.
No,
World time.
You are
we're
across
in
the
Eng-
ocean,
we're-
brother.
We're in
Oh, no,
American
it's
time.
midnight.
Pretty much me and Ryan share the same time zone.
Do you? How
Same
is
here.
that possible when you're from Central California? Huh?
No, I'm not. I'm from North Carolina, dude.
Oh, let's apologize. Yeah. I always get
Oh,
that wrong.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm done. I can't do any more of this without ruining it. I don't think in the time we have left.
I think it looks good, dude.
Okay.
Let me come back over to it. Yeah, it looks
I'm
pretty cool. What do you
happier
think,
now than I
Ryan?
was.
This is your protagonist here.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Yeah, and you know, I knew you would, Rabbit, but you did a really good job because you did young him down really well at the end. Nice, dude.
It's all right. It's good for the first Photoshop on it, especially considering I'm not using my brushes on my computer. That really annoys me. It's fine. I can't. When I get a new computer, this will be better.
Well, and that's cool, but I do have a question. I keep hearing you guys, digital guys, mentioning I have new brushes. How do you have a new brush? It's a software.
You make
Yeah,
them,
you create
or you
brush.
download
How
them.
do
but
you-
You can make loads of brushes.
What do you mean?
You make 'em
I'm
on
not
the
going to
computer
go into
program.
how you make brushes. It's not hard.
Yeah, you just added the sends, dude.
The Sims.
The
That's
sends.
a video
Yeah,
game,
just
JD.
Sims.
No, you make
No,
a
no.
canvas and you do like an alpha style like image, and then you turn it into a brush, basically. If you know anything about alphas and you know how
No,
game
I don't.
design works, no.
I
Okay.
don't. Yeah.
It's not hard anyway. It's dead easy. I could do it right now, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
Chester, you have different brushes with different properties.
Yeah,
Uh,
it makes you can make them blend. You can make them, like wet looking oily, or you can just make them like a nice sketchy brush, or like you can make them look like any normal brush that you've ever had.
Can
or
you make
used.
them so that they do it automatically for you when you have zero talent?
You could technically, I suppose, yeah. You can make
Sweet.
it like a stamp or something.
Make me one of them. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see here. Ray Lulu says, I used to live not too far from Alice's house in Scottsdale. When he had parties, my girlfriend and I would sit under a tree outside his gate, drink and watch the celebs. Saw Samantha Fox get kicked out. Sweet. Sweet, dude. That was the great thing. The West Coast I don't know very well, but the East Coast was my area. And I tell you, working in New York City, working in the publishing houses and the with music and stuff, you get invited to a lot of parties, man, and you see a lot of really cool stuff, and you see some really not cool stuff.
Those pies are normally epic.
They are, dude. They are. Yeah. Have you ever met? You ever had a chance to meet? I don't even know if he's alive anymore, because you're a bit younger.
Probably not then.
You ever meet Geezer Butler?
No, I know who you mean.
Yeah. No, that dude's freaking epic, man. He's so much fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. I know. I'm older. No one here knows who Geezer Butler is. Oh well.
No, I know who he is, but yeah, I've never met him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you're in the music scene over there, so I'm sure you run into up and comings and stuff like that, right?
I mean, most of the people I've met that have been cool have been American musicians, though. I mean, I've met like some English like metal bands and stuff. I've known a lot of, but normally they've been American. To be honest with you, touring over here and like playing with them. Not English so much because I'm like into like the more hardcore side of music,
right?
Obviously, it's a bit different, I guess.
Well, and I'm also talking about the 80s. I think things are very different now. I mean, you could do whatever the hell you want.
Well, I was born in 80s, so, 80 was a long time ago for me. I pretty much grew up in the 90s, really. I was too young to really remember.
God, the pandemic known as grunge. God.
Yeah, my favorite thing in the world is what made me play the guitar. Well, actually, I grew up playing the guitar, listened to Pantera, and then I got into grunge afterwards.
Oh my God, Ryan! Don't listen to him. Don't pollute your young mind with that whole grunge crap. You stay away from it. You listen to
hey, man, my
Uncle
music's
Chester.
fucking awesome. Screw you.
Now, actually, there was some pretty cool musical stuff. I don't like.
It was the last. What? No, but it was the last era of music where there was actually an era of music.
No, there
something happened.
True. Yeah,
there hasn't been anything since then. It's just been downhill ever since.
I mean, that's what I was going to say. Even though I understand with Kurt Cobain and Nirvana didn't really know anything about music, he clearly did know something about music. Because if you look at the chord progressions and the and just the musical layout of those songs, it's impressive, dude. It is impressive.
Well, yeah, but he understood the feel of it and the emotion. He had the passion for it, which is the more important than the classical training. To be honest, so.
He had a melodic sense.
If he was sober,
melody was perfect.
What was that, Elrod?
If he'd been sober, he probably would have done like some better stuff.
I love Nirvana. Fuck you all.
Yeah, I don't like Nirvana, but I respect the musicality of it, though.
I think every album is very different. Nevermind wasn't very good with the Smells of Cheese, but that's the worst album. But that's unfortunately the one most people know.
Now, the thing that's interesting to me, I know the drummer there was Dave or something like that.
It was Dave Grohl, but Chad Channing was the first drummer on Bleach, and that was when it was more punk rock, like from the old era of like 80s punk.
Well, when Dave, of course, did the Foo Fighters, and I think it was kind of interesting because I understand he did help with writing and stuff. But the Foo Fighters is the most generic rock band ever.
Dave Grohl didn't write much in Nirvana except like a few drum stuff later down the line on the last album.
All right, I had understood he had
Yeah.
done more than that, but
Yeah,
I was
not
a bit
really.
surprised because Nirvana was musically it was pretty interesting stuff. Anyway, we're here to talk about Ryan.
The first Foo Fighters album was good. When the one he did on his own before Kurt Cobain died, before the Colour and the Shape and stuff. But most people forget that album.
I'm not knocking on the Foo Fighters at all. They're a great fun band.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I don't like any of their new stuff at all. I haven't liked anything they've done since the Colour and the Shape. Probably, I'm very picky.
Let me see here. Let me try to catch up on the chat a little bit. And keep in mind, guys, you got 5 minutes. Ryan Cardinal says, that's the contract stuff I'm working on right now, making brushes for Clip Studio Paint. Sweet, dude. All right. I don't know what that means, but rock on. Brushes are like different fonts. Oh, okay. I get that. Ain't no party like a Harvey Weinstein party. Harvey Weinstein party. Well, you know. Goodness gracious. Don't listen to Chester. He doesn't even know Soundgarden. No.
Oh God, no! Please tell me you do.
Of course, I know who Soundgarden is. Benedict says Phantom Lacuna had a nice sound. I don't know if they actually came out to it then album or not. Oh, all right, there we go. Another bad Chester take. Oh, they love me. They love me, Ryan.
He can't help himself.
Raythu says Dave Grohl's best band was Them Crooked Vultures. Fight me. All right.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Joe says, yeah. Actually, would be really interested thing to say. And Ryan is getting real sleepy here. I won't. I'll stop white boxing you. Here.
Boy.
But no. Art is Artie Bear used to do a show called Kiss Corner, where he'd bring people in and talk about music and stuff. And he wants to bring that back because I have a lot of experience on the East Coast with music. At the same time, he was on the West Coast playing in bands and stuff. You might want to come in and join us with that, Rabbit, because having
that sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, having a younger generation musician in the chat, I think would be cool.
Young.
Well, yeah, but you are younger than us.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he and I were playing in, he was like in the 70s to 80s. I'm 80s to early 90s, right? So you're definitely.
Well, I was like 90s to 2000s and still going. Yeah.
But I mean, I just think it would be cool because there's a few musicians in the community that Art is going to try to bring everybody in and have just a Kiss Corner show talking about just music and experience and stuff like that. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, that sounds really fucking cool. To be honest, I like the sound of that a lot.
Yeah. And it's cool too because Art was a pro, playing in all the West Coast circuit. I was a pro playing in the East Coast circuit, and there's some other dudes that did pro stuff too. So it's I think it'll be a lot of fun actually. So I'll put you on the list with Art if that's all right.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see, heart-shaped box. Yeah, that's right. I sincerely believe Courtney had Kurt killed. Maybe. Yeah, she was a hole.
We can go down a rabbit.
Joe Rody says, Kiss Corner. Isn't that Peter Griffin's public access show on Family Guy? Raythew says, man, I miss Kiss Corner. Well, dude, he's bringing it back. He is bringing it back. And I think it's because he's been having a lot of guests on and that are, people who are in the music industry. So it's like, why not, right? There's so many stories to tell. Of course, I don't know how many stories I can actually tell on live radio, though. I don't know. Eric will get angry with me.
Change names.
Can you not just tell? I mean, is it not like this channel where you can say whatever you want?
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about anybody other than JD.
Yeah.
What?
So,
What?
but no, you're probably right. Rodimus just changed names, yeah, or not mention names at all, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, because
Well,
I was
you
actually in a perfect situation, right? I'm nobody important. I'm just a session guy, right? Nothing important at all. But I was in the right position to be the fly on the wall, right? So I actually met and saw a lot of people in the industry, dude. Just because of, I'm just sitting in the studio working, right?
Oh, I'm not a session musician, so it's different for me.
That's mainly what I did. I was a session guy, yeah.
I wish I had been because you make more money.
You do. Yes, you
It's
do.
a general rule.
Well, Art was sitting there telling me about how they had so much trouble getting paid because they get paid per head, right? And a lot of those club owners out in the West Coast just cheating them. I never had this problem because if I was playing a circuit, doing circuit work, I would get paid by the band directly, right? And of course, when I'm working in a studio, well, I get paid, like a monthly salary like
Yeah, you
everybody
will
else.
do, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's I didn't have those kind of experiences at all. It was interesting listening to him talk about it, though.
Yeah, it pisses you off.
I bet it does. Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, interesting. We're starting to get a little off track with the music, though, which is always a problem when you get musicians together. Which is why we're going to take Rabbit and myself
Going
and go
off
over
track
and
is
have
a
a
problem
kiss.
you just have.
That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. But anyway,
That's
we're
just
gonna.
a you thing.
It is a me thing. We're gonna end the show though. Thank you guys very much for coming and watching us. So let's stop the art, and then of course we'll look at all the pieces of art, so you guys can get a look at it to make a decision. Booster, then we'll drop the straw poll, and then of course we'll take a look at the drawing along. We do hope you've been drawing along. Keep in mind that if you have a piece of art that you've been working on, just go over to Twitter, drop it on #DNQFE, and we'll look at that momentarily. But Ryan, we are done, sir. You need to count it down and tell these bastards to stop doing what they're doing. So go ahead, get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there it is. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody, stop. Put your brushes down. Put down whatever these fake brushes you guys make are, and we are done. Thank you all very much to the artists. They did some great stuff today, and thank you, of course, to the chat for coming in here and spending a couple hours with us, enjoying art, and just shoot the shit, right? And yes, that's right, Junkyard Done. We're still waiting for the return of Stripper Story Time. I even have a jingle with that, Booster.
I thought it was the one that I do, isn't it? Isn't the one where I go stripper story time?
No.
Stripper story time.
No.
Like that? No.
No. It was created by Tank Ferret actually, and it was Stripper Story Time. It's Stripper Story Time. It's Stripper Story Time. It's that jingle. Yeah, you were close though.
I did that jingle, you son of a bitch. Give me Tank credit.
That was Tank, wasn't it?
No.
All right. All righty then. I do apologize,
I'm very passionate
Ryan.
about my credit that I get.
That's true. I do apologize, Ryan. There is no such thing as Stripper Story Time. There really isn't. But anyway, so Ryan, let's take a look at the art here, and we want to get your critique, okay? And be brutal. Sure. Be brutal.
And
all right?
don't lie to the people.
Don't lie to the people. Here we go. This is One Doom Rabbit, and he has done your protagonist. And what is your protagonist's name, by the way?
Garrett is his name.
Garrett. So what do you think about this anime-esque version of Garrett?
Yeah, I love it. It's like if he was in Kingdom Hearts, which that would be amazing. It's a kind of I definitely love the.
Walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. I was kind of hoping that Ryan would jump in and sing with me, but he made me look like an asshole.
He did, but that's not hard. Rayzul says Ryan looks like this show is giving him PTSD. It does. I do apologize. I do. He's just tired, dude. It's late. Yeah, this is great, Rabbit. Looks really good, dude. I don't know what you're complaining about because it looks good, man. Yeah.
That's what artists do, don't you know?
That's true. It is true. It is cool. All right, Ryan, let's move down the line here, and we're looking at Kingdom's piece. Very nice. Jack Frost and a Nutcracker Commander directing.
Yes. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, it's totally cool. Even though Jack Frost is kind of against the Nutcrackers, it kind of looks like maybe he's like being mind controlled.
Yeah.
To be used as kind of like a stooge or like a strong arm. So I love it. I love the implication.
Yeah, no, it is cool. It's always beautiful. Thank you very much, Keenma. Another nice piece of work you got yourself here.
Thank you.
All right, guys. And now keep in mind, Booster is going to drop that straw poll. If you guys like what Rabbit has done or Keenma, definitely get over there and vote for him, all right? It's a very easy thing to do. You don't have to download it. Just click on it, get in there. You don't have to sign up for nothing. Just make your vote and come back over here. Moving down, Ryan, we have Justice League here by JD.
No. That's the three main characters with a
Teen Titans?
No. It's a Star Wars achievement.
Fantastic
Star
Four.
Wars, it's a Star Wars achievement of his characters.
Uh-huh.
Man,
One day he's going to tell you to go fuck
Terrible.
yourselves. I can't wait.
Yeah, right. Nutcracker Master Blaster. Very good, Ray Thulu. So what do you think about this Star Wars homage from JD?
Yeah, I love it. I was thinking, for my third cover, I would have kind of like an homage, kind of Star Wars, because, I just think it's great to showcase all the characters in one, kind of like a Drew Struzan it's just one of the coolest ways to present a story. Like, it's a great so I love it, yeah.
Yeah, no, it is cool. And of course, I was giving JD a hard time, but he's completely right because your story is basically a Rankin Bass Christmas story with Star Wars added on top of it. I mean, that's what it
exactly.
is. So, yeah. So good on you, JD. Don't you take anything from that Booster, that mean old Booster. He's just a dirty
That's
kid.
you, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, JD.
He knows who loves them.
He does. And of course, we have Eric here, and he's got Zach had the raining pink, whatever it was, and now we have snow. What's going on with your effects, people? But
I'm so glad somebody else did color. That's all I'm happy about.
Should I show Zach's piece or?
Yeah, you can. I'll get to you in a second when I get down the other
and
end.
Yours, he's going to critique yours.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, yeah, or not critique it, Jack Nipples there. But anyway, Ryan, what do you think of Eric's work here?
This is great. I love the backdrop and the two characters in the gumdrop foreground. It's perfect. Yeah, I love it.
Now, I would have took the gumdrop out personally, but the Jeebus is cool.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go with Jeebus until I made the Jeebus joke early on. But I was just going to go with Jack Frost and then with a real close-up of his face and the general reflecting in his eyes. But then after I made the Jesus joke, I had to go Jesus.
See, the first one would have been cool, too. Yeah. No, that first one would have been cool, too. But I like it. I think it's great. And Jeebus's feetses are awesome. Nice.
Thank you,
nice.
His feetses. We're back to the feets.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Don't you have some Pokemon song for that?
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Like that?
Yeah, well, no, I was hoping you'd make a sexier foot joke, but whatever. Yeah, they don't pay him enough.
Touch feet is my real quest.
All right, moving down here to the last. Well, I'm going to show Zach's too, but El Rodimus, sir, take it away.
Oh, God.
We have Rondo the Barbarian, or Burgabarian as he likes to be known, beside Garrett, the protagonist.
I love it. Pilot dead nutcrackers there, dude.
Then we have more protagonists of Garrett looking sexy.
I like that. That's awesome.
That is cool. I love the Garrett one.
Christmas, chop off heads of pagan gods.
I love it.
Of course, we have Wendella.
Stop drawing so many pictures.
No, you do catch Ryan. That's four
count.
Pieces, right? 4 pieces.
Right.
Wow.
When I come back from my holiday, I'm practicing. I'm gonna fucking try and match you.
All right, you try. I like they're all great, but I like the
There's not
Father
enough
Christmas.
cocaine in the world, son.
No. Oh, goodness gracious. So, Ryan, which one do you like best here?
Yeah, I like all of them, but yeah, the Father Christmas is super cool. I like the kind of Game of Thrones
look of it. Yeah. I think
yeah,
it's
exactly.
Cool too. Yeah, it's beautiful. All right, guys.
Your turn, Booster. What about Zach's?
I'm going to show it here in a second. Now, of course, we got Rabbit, Keenma, JD, Eric, and El Rodimus. Definitely, and we got Zach as well. You like what they're doing? Vote for them in the straw poll. Don't vote for Zach. You're not allowed. Don't do that.
You're not allowed to vote for him.
You're not allowed to do that.
You'll get banned.
But looks really good. So what's going to happen now is Booster is going to drop that straw poll, and you guys are going to vote. So right now, yes. Let me show the art one more time. Yes, right now.
Right, meow.
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 Okay,
Right, meow.
so this is One Doom Rabbit, and this is Kima's piece. Here is JD's piece. Here is Eric's.
Repent.
Repent, indeed. We have El Rodimus here, and of course we have Zach Bradley. Very nice, guys. All right, so there's the straw poll. Get over there and vote on that, guys, and we'll come back after we take a look at the draw along, which Booster is now in charge of the horizontal and the vertical. And I wonder how many people in here actually remember that reference. So sad, Eric. So sad.
It is.
Go ahead, Booster.
Very sad.
So, you want me to put up the draw-alongs now?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let me just get that up. Share the old screen-a-majig. Here
I hope
we
there's nothing
are, people.
pornographic.
Not too many pornographic things. Starting off, we have the Hell Comics with a Bric-A monkey.
Oh, look at that, dude.
And he
That's
got
awesome.
himself a banana-covered sock for Christmas. I don't think
That's
he's
awesome.
pleased with it.
Yeah, it's cute, though, dude.
It is adorable.
Yeah. No, I
That is
love.
so awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. I love Alan's art, no matter what he does, but when he's in his style, it's just freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Next up, of course, we have Zach's one. Oh, here's Blue Moon cartoons.
Oh, Blue Moon.
I reckon we could get him on if we did Ren and Stimpy.
Back to this
I bet
book,
you.
or you're going on the list.
Oh, that's fair. That's
And we
fair.
have a little poem here. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, the whole damn family was drunk as a louse. With Ma in the whorehouse and Pa in the jail, I just settled down to a nice piece of tail.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Perfect.
So,
Sorry you had to hear that, Ryan. Sorry.
so thank you very much,
No,
Blue Moon Cartoons.
That is awesome, dude. Blue Moon has got a great style. Hey, JCM, nice.
JCM here has done the Nutcracker.
Yeah, that is a great character that your artist created, Ryan. It really is.
Mhm.
He's great. He's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you,
Dang
JCM.
it, if I saw that, I would have made a better version of him on the drawing. Dang it.
Don't threaten me. Don't you threaten me.
I'm not threatening you, man.
Are you threatening me? Sorry, you just
Go ahead,
Beavis and
Booster.
Butthead it
Oh,
out.
Beavis joke. Yeah.
Is Sheldon Martin says I kind of rehashed my drawing from the last Bric-A comic, but I think he did a lot better this time. Look at this.
That is awesome, dude.
Perspective's cool.
Ryan, are you seeing this,
That's
dude?
great.
Yeah, this is awesome.
That is badass. Father Christmas is about to kick somebody's ass, man.
Looks
That
like
is
he's
cool.
going into a fucking dragon punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is neat,
He's
dude.
ripped as hell.
Yeah, he
Look,
is.
Hear him.
Well, the Nutcracker General is too, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. And he's got sunglasses, looking like what is it? Randy Savage.
Randy Savage.
Randy Savage. Yeah.
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 This is time.
That's awesome. Thank you, Sheldon Martin. And Junkyard's done D&Q, has done both the characters here.
Oh, look at that,
Looking
dude. That's really
excellent.
nice.
Oh,
That is great.
I don't think he's completely finished yet, but it's coming out really well, dude.
Yeah, no, I love it, dude. That is really neat. And he caught the art style too. Now, tell me, this gingerbread lady, what is her hair made out of particularly?
Gingerbread ma'am.
Ma'am, sorry. It's
Marshmallow
ma'am.
and gingerbread
Yeah.
together. Marshmallow and gingerbread together.
Oh, marshmallow. Oh, makes sense. Marshmallow. All right.
Yeah.
So I believe that's all of them for the draw along. And if I've missed anyone, it's probably because I have about 200 muted words on Twitter right now. So I apologize if I've missed you. I'll find you if I have.
All right, cool. But thank you guys very much for the draw along. We do love that. It's some beautiful stuff. And I do believe you are right, Rabbit. If we did Ren and Stimpy, I think Blue Moon would come on for sure. But we appreciate the draw along. It's a real cool moment in the show to see what you guys are doing. But of course, it's time for me to go vote and find out who the winner is, who gets the seat over on the Pro Edition. Once again, we got, from my own reference, we have Rabbit in here. We got Keenma. We got JD, we have Eric, and we have El Rodimus. Now, of course, Jason's not here today, so I'm free to give whatever vote I
Your
want.
vote could make a massive difference right now as well.
you know, you once told me, Chester, anytime Jason wasn't here, you voted for me.
No, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm sure it's just...
I could probably go
Oh,
find
I
the
think
show.
he just voted for not you.
No, I haven't voted at all. Let me bring it back over, and let me bring you guys back up. It jumped over there. It usually doesn't do that. It usually jumps on the one on the main monitor. But anyway, let me get off of that and let you guys roam freely. So who am I gonna vote for here? I can't vote for him.
We
Not
only got
allowed.
16. How many people do we have actually on?
Well, I'm voting this person. So
We only have 14 watching tonight.
Woohoo!
well, there were a couple of channels running.
We've got
hard tonight.
17 votes now.
Yeah, that's
Well, I've got
perfect.
the 60 Brazilian guy on the screen. Oh, there you go.
What? Are you just looking at the wrong?
No, I was.
We're not go down that.
That's my fault. That's my fault. All right. Well, I've made my vote. We have 18 votes up in here now, which is perfect.
It's still fucking close.
It is very close. It is very close.
I can't win, so it doesn't matter because I'll be away. It's even again.
Wait, let me send this out to my mailing list. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
do
Do it. Kinma won't go on, and I'm away.
Kinma won't go on. Why?
Well, she won't go on.
What?
Well, you didn't last time, did you?
Well, for the most part, it's because I was working those nights.
All right.
Aye.
Well, then
Oh.
vote Kinma then.
Then
'Cause
vote
I've not
Kinma.
seen you on.
She needs to.
They're
I've
moving
never
it
seen
back
you
to
on it.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
And Eric
Rabbit's
will
going
just
to
get
go.
Oh, yeah.
canceled again.
Yeah.
He didn't cancel last time I was on. I was surprised.
I was on there. Yeah, I got to go on twice.
Well, he didn't
He's
bring
not
El
cancelled on
Rodimus
me.
on.
Well, I've been lucky, I guess. So just don't cancel on me.
Oh, I wasn't there. They had to hide the shame. They didn't want any of us on there last week.
We're bad people.
They were afraid someone might say a mean word.
Since
I
drew
was very,
Jesus,
very close to
Mike will be
swearing.
very happy.
When I was on, someone did swear and they told him off, and it weren't me. I was impressed.
Yeah, well, yeah,
To be
Mike
honest.
doesn't like that. All right, we got
No,
20
me,
votes.
I was polite.
I'm calling it
Yeah,
right
we have a winner. Yeah.
here. We have a winner, and
He's
it's
calling it right
perfect.
meow.
I am
meow.
calling it right now. It's not the person
Right
I
meow.
voted for, although I do love you, Kinma.
Well,
Don't
it's
believe
just,
him, Kinma.
spoilers, dude.
He says that, but you
He's
know,
a tease.
He is.
he lies.
He's a
I
real
don't
stud.
lie.
At least this time around.
You said that I was a hunky monkey.
I did. I did. All right, guys, let me get over here and read this out. Of course, in last place, which is perfect because you're not allowed to vote for him, is Zach Bradley is not allowed to be voted for, but we still love him, which is very true.
Oh.
It's very, very true. Very true.
I love that they listen to me.
Yeah, well,
And now
I mean,
I think it's time for Booster to be on the show.
well,
once
he is
more.
right though because he has a permanent seat on the Pro Edition every week. So, I mean,
I don't. Does that mean I get to be on the straw poll again?
No, never, ever.
No, I want Drewster to go to the Pro Edition. I missed it the last time.
Oh no! All right, here we go. Let's get into it though. JD has himself vote. Did you vote for yourself, JD? I hope you did.
No, actually, I voted for Kinma.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
But
should've
so
voted
somebody
for
voted
me,
for
goddamn you.
JD. Sweet, very nice. And JD's not showing his art. That's all right. Moving up with
I'm
2
sorry.
votes in 4th position, we have El Rodimus Flash and his weird flute thing. Yeah, it's called a slide whistle booster.
Yeah,
That's
weird
live.
flute
You
thing.
can't be a
All
good
right.
sidekick without one.
Yeah, it's true. It is fair.
Or a Fort Marx brother.
Coming up in the medals there, in bronze medal around the neck of One Dune Rabbit, loves grunge. Don't say anything bad about it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So claps for
Damn
everybody up till now. Claps for everybody up till now. Very, very much. Nice. Claps, some love. Some love. Coming to the silver medal, we just got another vote that tied it, but I'm not going with that. Is with 6 votes. We have Eric Hawkins and his Kung Fu Jesus. That is absolutely awesome.
Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
Jesus, that's right. Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. That would be cool, dude.
Ooh.
It's a movie. It's great. It's wonderful.
I thought it was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
No, it's Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter or Slayer, and it has El Santo is in it, so that's the only reason I watched it.
Are you confusing that with the Apple?
No,
All right, I'll go check
the
it out.
Apple's
Then.
pure trash. This actually has musical numbers that are good.
Sweet. I'm glad Kima caught that reference. Good on you. Good on you. All right. So, definitely very good. Claps for One Doom Rabbit. Absolutely. or what was I saying? Yeah, no, Eric Hawkins.
Yeah, whoever.
Eric Hawkins, whoever.
You can clap
Whoever.
for me if you want.
Silver
Just clap
medal,
for
silver
everybody.
medal. All right, and then of course our winner with the gold medal going
clap.
over to Mike Show. Yes, Keenma, you can go, right?
Yes, I can go.
Okay.
You're allowed to go.
Kick your asses. Kick their asses.
Please, yeah.
Oh.
Swear at us.
do.
Be drunk and tell them to fuck themselves. I don't know. Swear.
But you have to actually come back.
Yes, no, unlike so many of the others that betrayed us.
I always come back.
Hey man,
You do,
me and
you do.
Elrod have been on a bunch of times and come back.
That's why we love you guys, because you know your
That's because
place.
we're good people,
That's right.
Yeah.
unlike
Good-
some others.
Good people.
It's because this show we can get drunk and chat about shit. On that show, I feel like I have to be good. You know
Yeah,
what I
well,
mean?
that's true. 'Cause,
Yeah, they're
Mike
too
is a
sensitive
stickler.
over there.
But that's all right.
Tell me about
Keenma
it.
used to
Not
say,
cool.
"Oh yeah, betcha." So yeah.
Do it, 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 do it.
No, she's not going to do it. All right, fine. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for coming over here and joining us today. Some lots of claps from the chat. Very nice. And some really, really good art today. And Keenma is our winner. So, Keenma, do me a favor and send that to my Twitter so I can pass along to Mike. And so we can send you a link next week, Tuesday. I believe it's the same time as this show. So. Rock on. Thank you, everybody. Let's go down the line here, and people can say where they can be found or what they're working on and such. And keep in mind, Ryan, you will be last. And not only are you going to give your last little pitch for your Bric-A book, you're also going to namaste us out of here. Now, what that means is you need to end with some words of wisdom for the
This is
world
Right.
today.
Right.
That's why you don't choose me anymore.
No, I've learned my lesson, Rabbit. I've learned my lesson. Okay, unless there's heroin in play, we'll stay away from you. All right, Booster.
Me, I'm Booster Kiwi. Can be found on the Twitters and on the YouTubes as Booster Kiwi. You could you could also find a little cameo of me on the latest episode of Nerkish.
that's
Nerkish
right.
show Roasted.
Yeah, that is cool.
And I'm there now. I'm famous.
You are famous.
And it's not purely out of nepotism because I know people.
Sweet. And the chat is confirming you, Erodimus. Jesus Christ, Vampire Hunter. Perfect. All right. It's real. But we also have another interesting comment here from Sheldon and Raythulu. It sounds like Mike has moved the Pro Edition back to Wednesday.
Oh God damn it!
Yeah, where did we hear that before?
No,
No.
he did. Yeah, you just said that already.
Yeah.
Did
So
you say it was going to be this week though, or
I don't know, but he was on about it. Yeah.
yeah? I know he's talking about, it, but I don't know if he.
I will confirm with him, Keenma. Can you not do Wednesday?
I'll just show up Wednesday.
All right, cool.
If it is.
Yeah, just send me the pic, and I'll send it over and to Mike, and I'm sure he'll work it out. All right. Well, thank you very much, Booster, and moving on here to El Rodimus.
If you want some cool art, I'm open for commissions. Just find me on the Twitters, and you'll get cool packaging like this. Oh,
You send so much free random art. It's great. I love that alien.
Yeah,
That
every time you
alien's
order
epic.
art, you get free stuff like this on your packaging.
That is neat, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, very cool. So you got to get yourself a kiwi from El Rodimus there, Booster.
I do. He draws the best Kiwis.
He does. Yes. All right. Thank you very much, El Rodimus, for coming in. And next we have Mr. Eric Hawkins.
Hey, you can always find me on Twitter at ES_Hawkins. The Zombie World of Oz #2 is still in demand on Indiegogo. I have the books. I've sent almost all the books out. I got like a handful left to go. Some of them are still in transit going across the oceans. And unfortunately, some of them are still in transit going across America because the U.S. Postal Service really sucks right now.
Mhm.
But you can still get it if you like it.
It's
You know
Nancy
what? You know
Pelosi's
what
book.
I think would be really cool is a Zombie World of Oz Bric-A-Brac crossover.
Oh, that might be neat. Actually,
Make
that
it
might be
happen.
neat. Yeah, you make that happen, Ryan.
There
You can
in the
make that
world of
happen.
Oz.
All
Good
right.
game,
Well,
yeah.
thank you very much, Eric. Moving down the line here, we have Mr. JD.
Oh, hey guys. My name is JD the Comic Otaku. I'm on DeviantArt as JD Dishman Art, and I'm on Twitter as JD Comic Otaku Shinoboy. I'm on on Patreon as JD the Comic Otaku, And also, got my own YouTube channel, JD Dishman, the Comic Otaku.
On everywhere.
And
Yeah.
there's I'm also under Comic Otaku Press on Instagram and Comic Otaku Press on Indie Planet. I got 9 books up. You can buy one for about 99 cents for digital. And better than Marvel's deals. And give me a sec to show you this one thing I got selling on eBay.
And this spring, check out JD Otaku on HBO Plus.
HBO Max.
Okay, I got an Avengers versus X-Men sketch cover, and it's done with Iron Man versus Magneto.
Very nice. There you go. You guys can find him on eBay. He is everywhere. And I have to say, Mortal V is just badass. Everything he just went through, Mortal V dropped it perfectly in
That's
time.
very
Mortal
freaking
V is
impressive.
badass, dude.
Yeah, I'll drop the link to the eBay thing as soon as I can.
Dude. Don't worry about it. Mortal V is on it. He's on it. All right. Well, thank you very much, JD. Keenma. Now, Keenma is working on the next Superstar comic book, and what is that?
I'm working on a comic called Nightfall. Hopefully I'll get somewhere with it. And you can find me on Twitter at KinMaria2. And I'll be posting pages whenever I get them done up. So
No, I think it looks great. Yeah, look at that. I love that page right there. That's a nice page.
It's what happens when you do it on your own, though. It takes ages.
yeah.
Yeah, I bet it does. All right. Well, thank you very much, Kima. Guys, keep your eyes open because that is a really spectacular looking book right there. And definitely when you're ready to start kicking it, come over here and we'll definitely talk about it, Kima. Moving down here, we have one Doom Rabbit who is about to become Surfer Boy.
I am indeed. Thank fuck for that.
Well, go ahead, Rabbit.
Well, you know, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at One Doom Rabbit. That's the only place I'm at until I release some new music. Then I'm going to start plugging that. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
Why not?
Absolutely. All right, guys. And then, of course, we're going to end our show up here today. We do appreciate you coming in. Keep in mind the next few days we're off, of course. We'll be back on the Monday with Comics News Today. Although, because I'm doing the Pontificate show on Wednesday now, I am thinking about turning Sunday into a kind of a mixed show, fan speak, TFT, just kind of a mixed overall Sunday show. I'm going to relabel it, re-intro and outro it, and we're going to have a whole new show on Sunday coming
Sunday
up.
Night Battle Royal.
Maybe, yeah. But do something a little bit different with that. And
Pontificate is more important than fan speak now.
Well, I mean, it is a cool show to be on, right?
Except
except there are 2 bears there. Yeah, but get rid of that guy. Yeah. But anyway, so we'll see you on Monday, guys, and we're going to end the show, of course, with Ryan and his great Bric-A-Brac. He's going to give his last little pitch, and then he's going to absolutely namaste us if he'll stay awake. Go ahead.
Yes. So yeah, it is. The book is about a war on Planet Christmas. It is a children's book, but it can be enjoyed by both adults and children. And I think that it has amazing art, and I think that people are really going to be captivated by it. And I'm really proud with what we're doing on the second issue. It adds more conflict and a lot more characters. As you'll see if you look at the campaign. So again, if you're interested at all, please check it out. A share helps. Don't underestimate the power of a share if you can't contribute, because I need to get more eyes on the project. I'd love to make it happen. And I guess my quote today is coming from Tolstoy. The strongest of all warriors are these 2, time and patience.
Oh, wow. He went and pulled
God.
Tolstoy on us. Namaste.
Namaste.
Damn. All right. Well, later, guys.
Yeah.